Okay, we're on Dusty. This is looking so good. We're changing. Make everyone scared again because we're in our red outfit. But I like the red outfit so people can fuck off. Read the newspaper in the closet. Oh, there it is. Wonderful. All right. We're in the paper now. I wonder if that's what the telegram is about. Is it Julian letting us know? Frankie? Frankie. Hello.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
I just woke up myself.
Yeah, I'm just starting my day.
Yeah.
It's calm in the city so far.
So far, last night was not, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the bar. I mean, I guess it was calm, but at the same time, you know, certain people were at the bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Harassing you or?
Not necessarily, but some of the questions kind of concerned me.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. You want to step inside the telegram office real quick? I don't want to be like you being seen
Yeah.
openly with me.
Yeah.
So, we had a very open public talk with them in the middle of the streets here.
Oh, I'm aware of that.
Yeah. They're trying to claim Blue Pearl Browntown area now for themselves.
Mhm.
I suppose you were told the same thing.
Yeah, they came into the bar to, whine and bellyache about, Ditchenses and all that kind of thing and tell us that, we weren't unmoving for the whole peace thing.
Let's see. Those are friends. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. Nobody wants them in the city. They're
Yeah.
trouble. They don't want anything good for the city. They said it out loud. They hate the city. So why the fuck should we agree to anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. But
yeah,
I mean, the thing is though, groups like that never last in a city because they're always wanted. They rob banks, rob people. Law's gonna be on their ass all the time. It never works. I wouldn't worry too much. But
the,
have they threatened you guys or?
it was more of a, well, it wasn't really a threat, but it was more concerning because I'm starting to wonder if maybe someone told them the information that only we should know.
What?
Because Pablo, it started off with talking about, there's not very many honest business people here in the city. Did you know that? And I was like, I don't know. I guess. Sure, if that's what you want to claim. And then he said, you seem like honest people. Are you honest people? And usually when you say honest business people, it's one of two things. It's either they're claiming, they're actually criminals underneath it all, or, con artists or what have you. So I'm like, what do you mean by honest? And he said, whatever you consider the definition of honest. And I said, I would like to think that we're honest people. And he said, then you didn't tell anyone about our conversation with the opium. Which, I mean, we did, but I kept a straight face and said, no, we did not. As I told you repeatedly, we're not interested in getting involved. So why would we? And he said, good, because there are people who claim that they are neutral or honest in here, but then lie straight to our face. So it kind of made me raise my eyebrow. I don't know if they're speculating or if maybe it was said. I don't know. It was a little concerning. Because,
Yeah, well, from us it has not come because we are so fucking discreet with information. I know it didn't come from us.
okay.
The reason we don't want anything to do with these folk is, well, part of the reason is that they seem to fucking magically know what's going on at all fucking times. It's really fucking exhausting, to be honest with you, Dusty.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're kind of washing our hands of those fucking idiots. They'll be gone soon enough. But I can guarantee you it didn't come from us. Absolutely.
That's what I kind of figured, but I wanted to ask just in case, because I want to prepare just in case they decide, suddenly to scoop us up to teach us a lesson for opening our mouth,
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they do, because nobody followed us, nobody saw us in the house of the Braithwaite. I can't imagine anyone knows about that.
Okay. All right.
And our lips are sealed, so no worries there. But if you get an inkling that something could happen, please stay safe. Please stay low for a little bit, because they will be out of the city very soon. Trust me.
Okay.
It might get a little hot over there in Browntown. Just a warning to you.
Yeah,
But
given that they
be,
after having a conversation with us, they all walked to the back and fell asleep in the alleyway behind the Pearl, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's where they're all gonna wake up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
well, I don't suspect this will last very long.
okay. That's good. I mean, we're having to be all smiles and chatty and everything else with these people, considering they keep using the Blue Pearl. Gideon quite literally, John and I were planning to make some money outside of the city and ran into them at the Pearl just as we were about to leave. And they ran in to grab some stew, so I figured, it's my job as a bartender to make sure they're all served, so I went in there to serve them.
Yeah.
And we went to the telegrams to notice that they're all here. I can't really tell. I imagine it was probably an intense conversation, but I noticed it was Kit, Benny, and I've never actually met Mila, but I heard her name, so I'm assuming the other person was Mila.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just kind of leaning against the telegram station, waiting for John to finish up with reading his and watching, because even though we say that we want to stay out of this as much as possible, we're also not going to stand by and watch them get dragged in the street or something. So I was just keeping an eye on things.
That's much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're city people as well. We don't want city people being dragged in the street by these Western people who think that they're city people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So while I was leaning there, Gideon approached me to whine like a fucking baby about the fact that he was hungry. And it's like, why the fuck did you not go into the Pearl with the rest of your group to get stew when I was there?
Mm-hmm.
So
Also,
he was,
so he's trying to hound you to go back and feed him or some shit.
yeah. Which, I mean, I was getting tired of it and still waiting for John. So finally he's like, fine, I will go get you a stew, because he said that he would pay me a bunch of money if I did. So I was like, sure, why not? I'll get some money out of it. So I ran to go get him a stew and came back and gave it to him, and he paid me a bunch of money. So, but yeah, it's just, they're a bunch of kids is what they are. They just sit there and whine and bellyache.
Yeah, there's I lost brain cells listening to them talk last night, and we didn't even end up fighting them. We just turned our backs and said, "Fuck you! We don't want nothing to do with you." Basically, they're just fucking attention seeking, trying to create a name for themselves, but doing it all wrong. You know, burning the flame way too hot, all that shit. We've seen it so many times. Um, like I said, I don't think it'll last very long. They'll be out of here soon enough. But I don't want to. I really don't want you guys to get caught in any gunfire that goes on over there.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. But I mean,
Yeah,
we're trying to hold some meetings and plan things with the Barty's business and everything else. So it would suck if we have to put things to the side just because of these people.
yeah, yeah. It really would. I'd say don't be afraid to be stern with them in saying that we don't have no stake in this. We just want to run our business. Leave us the hell alone. Like, don't be
Yeah,
afraid to
that's
lay down the law like that because they're gonna poke and poke and poke.
oh yeah. I mean, at the end of the conversation, I said I repeatedly told you that we are not involved in this. We don't want to be involved in this, and you do not take any of this inside of our bar. Keep it outside, because, like I said, we do not want any of this.
Yeah,
Which, of course, everyone else was going to bed, so it was just Pablo I was talking to. And he seems to understand, but who knows?
yeah.
But
Well, I,
uh,
I I don't know. It seems to be hard to get anything through that man's skull.
it seems like it. He's all theatrics and talks to you in these theatrics, and then pretends that he's listening to you. But I don't know if he actually is. Um,
Yeah. It was funny because we asked them, okay, so entertain us. What kind of if we gave you that part of the city or we gave our nod to it, what kind of business would you do? And of course, they wouldn't elaborate on that.
really, they elaborated to us because I asked them the same question.
Oh yeah, but not to us, of course. I guess we suspected that, of course, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Well, of course, we didn't give away what we know.
yeah. Yeah, it was he was talking about all of that. He also claims that because you didn't get into a gunfight with them that you guys are afraid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very afraid,
I
so
I had
afraid.
to try so hard not to roll my eyes.
Did Benny show you the fingers he lost?
No, actually.
I guess not. It's been back and forth. It's been back and forth. Some wins, some losses on both ends. It's not.
Hmm.
We're not afraid of them. We're just tired of kids. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. I'm getting tired of them and I'm just sitting there serving them food and drinks.
Yeah, we could make anything make sense. The first thing they say, we ask them, are you gonna live here now? Oh no, fuck no, we hate the city. And they're like, okay, but still, you want 10% of it. Make that make sense. Like, why should we give our nod to people who say they hate the city? You're not gonna be good for the city then. So why don't you just fuck off?
I will say that he in the middle of the conversation changed his mind because after he asked that question about if we talked about the whole opium thing, he said not that it matters anymore because they're not budging at all. And then they said we might as well just sell anywhere in the city and not just Browntown.
Oh,
Do their business anywhere in the city is what they said. And it's like, can you clarify what this business is? Do you mean the opium trade? And he's like, that would be one of them, probably. So,
okay.
and that's when I said, well, you're not selling it here in this bar. So,
I see. Um, I'd say be careful tonight. A little bit around there if you can.
okay.
Can't say too much, but yeah, don't get caught in the crossfire over there if something happens. But
Well, I'm not, well, I mean, Fridays usually I'm kind of sleeping for a lot. If I do wake up, it's much later. Of course, they are also late timers, so I
yeah,
don't know. We'll try to be careful because I also live over there. Last thing I want to do is wake up to bullets flying.
yeah, me too. Me too. I'm like, fuck you guys taking over Browntown. I live there. I actually, I don't know if you knew this, but I actually ran the Blue Pearl for like a couple of years myself.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm very fond of that place. So I don't want want to see anything bad happen to it at all.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot. Also, do you know someone named Pod? This
Pod?
in Todd, yeah, in Benny's group.
Oh, Todd. No, that's a new name.
According to him, the way he was talking, he seems to know you guys. Because Pablo asked him if you, because they're very upset by the fact that you're not budging.
Oh,
So
good.
Pablo asked this Todd guy, is like, do you know if the Jinzos have always been like this? And he's like, yeah, always. Ever since I've known them, they've always been this way, where only their word is gold. Anything that they say, so on and so forth. So I don't know if you know this Todd guy, but he apparently seems to know you guys. Apparently you
I have no
guys...
idea who that is. Like, this is the thing. We don't even know half of these people. They just decided to go against us one day. And we're like Pablo? I've only ever seen him when he wants to shoot us. And I'm like, what's your problem with this again? You know? Who are you?
Well, according to Todd, apparently you were in a war with them like a couple of years ago, and you scooped up a couple as friends who apparently alerted them to you hunting and apparently killed them. That's what he claims. So
The hell? I wonder what group he's belonged to in the past then. I have
I
no
don't
idea.
know. I didn't care enough to ask more questions. It's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, what's so crazy to me is that we never go out to the West and like start claiming shit. It's always the other way around. Always.
I don't know. I guess they get tired of the dry heat over there, or I don't
Yeah.
know. Just like,
They
let's go over
secretly
to the
want to
east.
dress up and wear a suit all day, and you know, it's just jealousy, maybe.
Maybe that's it. I mean, they're all wearing fancy wear now. It seems like they all dressed up for the city.
Yeah, I saw that last night. It looked very strange on them.
Even the Todd guy changed to that really fancy the black suit with the red like red trimming and stuff, kind of matching Gideon.
Ah, yeah. I did see that.
Yeah,
A bunch of buffoons.
it's I don't know.
Hey, Dusty, could I have your telegram just in case, because me and a couple others are around a little earlier in the day. So if there's anything that we can alert you about in these hours, maybe then I could chuck it your way a little more discreetly.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's SX813.
SX813. Okay, let me
Yeah.
chuck that in my notebook.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm awake around these hours, and it's usually just me who's awake around these hours. John doesn't usually wake up. So it'd be good.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, wonderful. I'll go put it in, and then I need to go meet one of mine.
Okay. Apparently, Frankie sent me a telegram about maybe sponsoring the King of the Ring for Blue Pearl, so
Ooh.
hoping he gets back to me so I can do that before I have to go back to sleep.
Yeah. We have an event tonight, so it should be good.
Yeah, I wish
Business has to move on. What?
I wished I could be there to support better than just the sponsorship. I wished I had a bartender that could be there to, maybe offer food and drink and everything, but unfortunately I can't. And I don't have a bartender yet, so.
Yeah, well, once this all calms down, then you can focus on growing your business. I really hope that comes very soon.
Yeah, I hope so. I finally got the ad in the paper, finally, so at least people know the Blue Pearl is open.
Oh, good.
It took like a week of sending telegrams back and forth to finally get someone to answer me.
I see. Would you prefer for us to kind of not come over and buy food, or do you not care?
I don't care. I told Pablo the same thing because he suggested that, because he thinks that we support them. He suggested that we put a public notice out to condemn them or whatever. And it's like, Pablo, we are neutral. How many times do I have to say we are neutral? We serve anyone who decides to walk into our place to get food. The Chinzos, Taipan, them, visitors. We are neutral. I don't care as
Trying to
long as
boss
you...
around.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care as long as you don't bring bloody business into my bar because I'm not going to clean up the blood.
Yeah. Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, I don't care if you come there. Anyone can come there. It's, everyone's welcome. So long as people, respect the whole don't bring bloody business into the bar as much as they can help it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it's always been, always should be.
Yeah.
All right. I think my friend might be outside. I think I saw his horse. So
Okay.
I'll catch her. I'll walk out first so we're not spotted together. I don't want to risk anything with you. So
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate that.
yeah, of course. See you around, Dusty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a shit ton of money on me. Where is the schedule? There it is. I'm gonna go this way.
Dusty.
Hello, Mr. Wei. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing all right. Just woke up. We'll see how the day goes.
You know, I'm running around with the same bit of optimism there, darling.
Yeah?
Yeah. The day shall be an interesting one.
No, well. Hopefully good, interesting.
Yeah. Thanks for hoping. You know? The day is up in the air. Many meetings, many businesses needing to be interacted with. It's going to be an interesting day. Okay.
Well, I hope things all look up for you. They'll all be good things.
Thank you so much for keeping me in your good graces, Emily. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Be well, Miss Dusty.
You too. All right. Actually, I want to send a telegram to John as a heads up. Okay. I think it's still kind of early for the city. I think we're going to go ahead and do the cannabis. I need to do one more telegram.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, really random question. Do either of you know how to make fish and chips?
Fish and chips? I do, yes, actually. Let me get my cookbook here.
Thank you. I'll be so grateful. I've got the recipe for French fries, and I thought, okay, do I just take French fries and then some fish? But then I didn't want to make the French fries, and it wasn't that.
No, it's not that. I actually don't have the recipe for French fries.
Oh, I can give you that.
Oh, yeah. I would love that.
Let me find it.
I've been slowly collecting as many recipes as possible, so I'm trying to flip through these pages.
My friend gave me a bunch, so I haven't made these myself, but they should be okay.
Well, if you ever want, if you ever want any other recipes that you may not have, you can reach out to me. I probably have it.
That would be really lovely. I think I've got most stuff except prime rib and a couple of those ones on the board for like $450.
There's a lot of plated recipes that I'm still trying to figure out.
Of the plated ones,
Yeah.
I've got for the fried, like the battered fish or something, like fried fish.
I actually don't have that one either.
Okay, I'll give that to you. Do you want to go first with the fish and chips?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So for fish and chips, you need 1 animal fat, 1 salt, 1 flour, 1 egg, 1 fish fillet, and 1 sliced potato in a frying pan.
One animal fat, 1 salt, flour, egg, fish fillet, sliced potato, frying pan.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, thank you. I would have wasted a lot of potatoes and things making that. Okay, for you, I have
You doing the fries first or the plated
yeah.
fish? Okay.
So you need a cooking pot and then animal fat to fry them in, and then slice up some potatoes and throw in some salt.
Okay, simple enough.
Yeah, and then let me find the other one. Okay, the fish is you need a fillet of fish, 2 lemons, and then you're frying it, deep frying it, so it's like 5 sticks of butter, salt, and then a peas and potatoes, plate, and then kick that in a frying pan.
I've been noticing, it seems, I suppose, to make a completed meal on a plate that you need peas and potatoes often.
Yup. I think all of the plated meals is peas
Um,
and potatoes. Most.
I was about to say most because I don't think the plated boiled crab has it. Not the recipe that I have. I've not tested it out though, so maybe I'm missing that.
I don't think I have boiled crab.
You do you want it? I have it. Like I said, I've not tested it out, so maybe something you can test out, and if it seems to be missing something, maybe it's the peas and potatoes.
I'd be really grateful. Please, thank you.
You need 2 crabs for this, 5 salt, 1 lemon, and I'm going to assume it's a pot and possibly water to boil up the crabs.
Okay.
But I'm not entirely sure, and then of course you need that plate to plate it up.
Interesting, okay. You can get crabs on the islands, like by Braithwaite, because I know some people have been going to Guam to get crabs to try that out, but yeah, you can get them here.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought you could only get them in Gorma. I know you can get lobster in Gorma.
Yeah, lobster only in... I'll just move away so we're not bugging people. Hello.
Hello.
And then I think Is there anything else that you were looking for?
You wouldn't happen to know the plated cubed cubed watermelon recipe, do you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
That is, you would think it'd be pretty easy, you know? Take a
Yeah, I was just about to
watermelon,
say.
cube it up, you know? But it's elusive, I guess. It's tripping me up.
No. No, I don't.
Interesting. I know you
I'll
can
give you that.
you know, the plated cubed watermelon over in Armadillo, but, you know, you can make it yourself as well. You don't want to buy the expensive dish over there. I just cannot figure it out.
Okay, cubed watermelon. I'll add it to my to find list.
Okay.
Oh, and the only other one I've got is a prairie chicken. I think that one's quite rare.
Do I have it?
It's one of those $450 on the job board ones.
Yeah, I've been trying to find, I have the mutton breast one, but I'm trying to find the red wine roast beef one because it's the same thing.
Us too.
I have been, so if you keep an eye on the job board, sometimes you get a bit of a hint because people are looking for certain ingredients for the recipe.
Yep, like the it's like the corned beef or something, and it's sugar cane.
Oh, really? The sugar cane? Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think to put that for the corned beef.
I also would not, but that was the job.
I figured out, I mean, that one I probably could have figured out on my own, but apparently peas and potatoes go with the red wine roast beef, but I'm not entirely sure what else. I mean, obviously wine, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have the prairie chicken one.
Okay, I'll give that to you. That's on my telegrams. Prairie chicken is cooked poultry, peas and potatoes, 1 salt, 1 pepper, 1 milk, 3 thyme, 1 plate, and you cook that in a pan.
What was you said poultry and then you said something after before salt?
I can just tell this one's on my telegram. I can just telegram it to you if you like.
Okay, that works too. It's my telegram's SX813. My name's Dusty.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, we've exchanged recipes but not names. I'm Zoe. Nice to meet you, Dusty.
Nice to meet you, Zoe. Now that we have telegrams, we can exchange any other recipes we might find.
Yeah, that sounds great. I don't know how to spell prairie. P.
I think it's Praierie. It's a weird word.
There you go. Done. And then if you just pop me on back with your telegram, and then I'll have it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know what my friends have been doing is kind of just doing the jobs that give you the plate of whatever you don't know how to make, and then just collecting those to do the other jobs. But I really want to know how to make them.
Yeah, that's what I like doing is collecting them to make. So I would.
Oh, sorry, Karen.
I'd like to think I'm a pretty good cook, but you know, some of these recipes are stumpers.
I'm a horrible cook, but if you offer me $450, I'll make it. That's pretty much where I am with that. And then my my good friend loves to cook, so she's always figuring these things out. But yeah, write me if you need anything. And I'll keep an ear out for those things.
Okay. I run the Blue Pearl here, so I'm
That
usually here in the city.
okay? That was my question. If you work in the city, the Blue
Yeah.
Pearl, interesting.
Yeah. My partner and I recently moved into the city, and we, asked around the residents here, and because we don't like stepping on anyone's toes, that sort of thing, and was kind of curious about that bar because it's right near where we live. And people said that it's not been open for months, and they seemed excited by the idea. So I was like, okay, we'll just go ahead and open it.
Huh? Interesting. I've
Yeah.
lived here for a really long time. Not in the city. I normally avoid the city, but I've seen many owners come and go with that Blue Pearl.
Yeah, so I've heard it seems to change hands a lot, but everyone seems to know the name the Blue Pearl, so we wanted to keep the name.
That would
Seems
be
to
really
be,
nice.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
deep-seated in the history here in the city, so.
Yeah. Good luck with it. I think everybody that used to attack it is not really around either. So
That's good. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely don't want that to happen.
Yeah. And the city's really, with Taipan being around lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been busy. It's been nice.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Everyone's been rather friendly and welcoming and excited by the idea of new people here in the city and opening businesses and stuff, so
Very
I'm glad to
nice.
be here.
Well, good luck with it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go make some fish and chips.
Okay,
Nice to meet you, Dusty.
likewise.
Hello there.
Hello. Where's Kit? I saw Kit.
Okay. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Hello.
Hey, Smokey.
Dusty.
Dusty, Jesus, why am I saying Smokey?
It's alright. I need to tell you something quick.
Yeah, yeah, come, let's go across the street.
I just
What's
want to give you a heads up since I see you walking around the city like me. I feel like Taipan may be planning something today.
What do you mean?
So Mr. Wei approached me at the telegram station and he was carrying a long arm on his back, which is not normal for him. He's
Okay.
normally in his casual wear, which around the city, his red or gold casual wear. I don't know if you've seen him in the way he
Yeah.
dresses. So he's in a dark suit now, all dressed up and stuff with his long arm. And I did my typical, how's your day going? And he sounded a little anxious as he said, I don't know. It will be interesting. It depends on how these meetings and chats go. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, he didn't really elaborate beyond that. I didn't want to dig more than that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like something's going to happen today.
Well, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thank you for telling me.
Mm-hmm. Just I don't know if it comes to a head here in the city or anything else. So
Have you seen anyone around at all?
the only other person I've really seen is Sophia. But beyond that and a few people from Taipan, not really.
How long ago did you see Sophia?
Oh goodness, that was maybe 30 minutes ago or so.
Okay.
I talked to her. I talked to her before I ran into Mr. Way, so I didn't really warn her
Oh,
either.
okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, of course.
What are you gonna get up to?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I have a little bit more time before I have to lay down. I probably will go gather some cannabis or something, step out of the city for a bit, because I don't know, it seems pretty quiet at the moment, and
All
I don't.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might make some shine or something. I don't know.
Okay. I think I may actually have some already made in my
Oh no, don't worry
wagon.
about it. I appreciate that though.
Mhm. Well,
All right.
yeah. Good luck. I figured I'd just give you that heads up just in case something happens here in the city.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
All right. Check telegrams.
Yeah.
Howdy, y'all.
Hello?
Well, it's good seeing you again.
Likewise. How are you doing?
I'm doing mighty fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
You planning
Just
on opening the little saloon there?
um probably in, I don't know, like an hour or so. I'm gonna head out of the city for a bit to collect some things, but I'll likely be back in the city and open it for a little bit before I have to lay my head down.
Okay, well, I'll be looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All
Take
right, now.
care.
You too.
Good. Sergio's there. Oh, wrong way. That's fine. That is fine. We'll go this way. Stop getting stuck!
Howdy.
Hello?
Would you like to buy a wagon? Would you like to buy a wagon?
Buy a wagon. No,
This
thank
wagon
you.
right here can be yours. $500 and it's yours.
No,
Armored
I-
wagon.
Oh yeah, let me put my gun away. Sorry.
We're open
Jesus!
open to negotiation.
That's right.
No, I'm
$500, it could be yours.
That's
it's
the
in great
price. Could
shape.
be yours.
I'm good. I don't need an armored wagon.
Okay, we're gonna go bother this person. Thank you, ma'am.
Of course.
Would you like to buy a wagon? $500, yours.
Really nice wagon. $500 open to negotiation.
Comes with lights and 2 horses. Would you like to buy it?
I just don't need it.
We don't need it.
Alright, let's do our cannabis thing like we intended. All right, that was Frankie. Which we will...
You drop bandages.
We will get back to the city in no time. Just a few more things to gather. Do I have Jacko Bundy's telegram? All right. We have another meeting with Jacko. Let's see if I get a response. Nope. I was about to say, where the fuck my horse go? Forgot I stopped in there. Jesus Christ. Whew. That was almost very bad. Oh, God. I'm like covered in blood now. Hello, Evan.
Yeah, this is what? Yeah. My initial thought was say it in English, coward. But not as funny. Maybe it was a bit too graphic. My mother would suck you dry. I probably should have said my mother has a better beard than you. Probably. I'd still like to confuse you. Yeah, well. Imagine for the person who's with my mother. It's an incredible start to the day. You know, unless it's emotionally.
Hello, Chaco.
How you doing, Dusty?
Just wonderful. Got attacked by the cougar outside. Out here.
Ah, well, would it really be Blackwater without a cougar trying to, get you?
Yeah, I suppose so. It's just
Sure.
my horse decided to drop me at the cougar's feet and had to fight it off me.
Beautiful, lovely. Well, I'm glad to see
Wonderful.
you're at least in one piece, mate.
Oh yeah, I filled that cougar full of so many bullets.
Good, good, mate. Some things and people just need to be told no, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I'm glad you're fine. I'm assuming the Telegram boy's yelling at me because of you, perhaps. Would that be
Likely.
right? Okay.
Probably. I know I sent you one, unless you had more.
Potentially, but either way, of course, it's perfect that we've ran into you.
Yeah.
Were you looking to have a chat now, or you got things to get to? I haven't read your telly.
Well, I had another meeting, but it seems like that one got canceled, so I'm available if you are.
Okay, sure. I was imagining we'd probably talk in the city, but to be honest, I mean, we don't see why we can't have a quick chat here in town, right, Eva, you reckon?
Yeah, that'd be.
The office should be ready and fully set to go duck in, correct?
Yep. How you doing, Dusty?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. Good to see
Dusty, I believe you've met my wife, right, Eva?
I'm
Perhaps
trying to
in passing.
I don't
maybe
know
in
officially.
passing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
usually
think.
Jacko doing the talking, you know.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I know the jawline's mesmerizing and so on, but anyway, just give me one moment, make sure there's nothing urgent for us to get to. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll just check tellies very briefly, but then we can just walk you over if you like, unless there's
yeah,
something you want to do first.
I don't have anything else to do. I'm likely to head back in the city after all of this. As I say in the telegram, Fridays usually are bad for me, and I think John may have forgotten that.
Okay. No worries. Yeah, I wasn't too sure, and I know things around the cross are a bit quieter tonight in general, so you know, stuff happens. But either way, at least we're bumped into you, and we do have a reasonable location here in town. So, like I said, just give me a minute, and I'll be ready to get cracking, mate.
All right.
Just one moment.
Sure. Yeah, we'd love to have you.
Wonderful.
What brings you out all this way?
I was doing a circuit. I was doing a circuit of cannabis, and one of them brings me over here. So I decided to. Well, I intended to come into town to check my telegrams to see if anyone responded to me after I gathered the cannabis over in Great Plains, but Cougar brought me here instead.
Oh no, that's rough. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. My horse decided to drop me at its feet, but I filled it full of lead, so.
No, well, that's good. I see you in one piece, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, heavy weight being thrown at you with the cougar pouncing at me, but I managed to throw it off of me and shoot at it, so thankfully I didn't get scratched or anything.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Eva will know all about that. Me and her used to live out here in Blackwater
Oh,
a long time ago. Back when we first met, really.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, mate, just, romantic getaways of dodging wolves and cougars and grizzlies and all that's great.
So romantic.
Well,
I mean,
it wouldn't be the crossing without a bit of danger.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there is the whole canoeing trips and stuff around here as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we took one recently. It was a good time, but, yeah, why not? We all set, Rico? Yeah. All right, lovely. Okay, perfect. Well, horses would probably be right here. We could just walk on over.
Yep.
9 turn. Oh, there is my horse. I was about to say, I'm not even sure where I put my horse, but I see him now.
Oh, yeah? Which one's yours, mate? To my right there?
It's Spirit over here.
Ah, okay, I see. What kind of horse is he?
It's an Appaloosa.
Appaloosa. But he's a little sort of sketchy, eh? Like, little skittish?
Yeah, he's my most skittish of the horses, and but I still like him. My whole thing is I'm not the biggest or the best horse rider. Don't know a whole lot about horses, but he was pretty, so I bought him.
Sure, no, that's very reasonable. I've been trying to buy a new horse, one that's like purely just based on like, oh jeez, how's that doing here? On like what looks appealing to me. But I'm very picky. I gotta confess, I'm taking my time with it. But I only just started looking the last sort of few days.
I see. I I thought I would just stick with the one horse. I even said that. I was very adamant. It's just like, I just need a horse that gets me from point A to point B. And then I started shopping, and now I have 4 horses.
Fair enough.
I see. Okay, yeah. Well, it is very handy to have multiple.
Mm.
It's a 21B.
All right.
After you, ladies.
This is a very lovely place.
Oh, appreciate that.
It's very cozy in here.
Okay, goodness. Sure, yeah. But perhaps the couches this time might be a little bit more comfortable. I'm sure you've been out here riding quite a bit, Dusty.
Yeah.
Sure. Feel free to take a seat.
Jack, you might want to wash up real quick.
Yeah. Need to just wash my hands and stuff real quick.
We probably all need to. Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had to immediately go do that after dealing with the cougar.
Mm-hmm.
That and, crawling around looking for cannabis in the woods and stuff.
Oh yeah, that always gets you dirty.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you ever take a boat out here, Dusty?
I have I've had a couple of times. One of those times is ended up with me having a scar from being shot in the back, but hey.
Oh shit.
Okay, sure. That's I wish things in the crossing surprised me, mate, but they honestly don't anymore. It's the curse of being here. Anyway, well, I was going to offer you alcoholic beverage, but since you're riding, how about you enjoy one of our cigars here, mate?
Well, thank you.
Sure. Goodness gracious. Oh, well, Dusty, I'm very glad that we're finally able to sit down and have a little bit of a cheeky chat. I do hope settling into the Pearl has been going well for you and yours. No trouble or anything of that sort.
For the most part, but then, the politics of the city decide to throw themselves at our lap, so there's been stresses as of late.
I'm sorry to hear that, or I must say it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I say it till I'm blue in my face to multiple different parties. I don't care about the politics. I don't care about the current tension or the opium ban or any of this stuff. I don't know why you keep coming to me thinking that I'm going to take a side, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, kind of getting pulled in a bit of all directions, I imagine, eh?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, mate. Well, I can very much say, excuse me, that I feel your frustration. May have noticed, but we largely keep to ourselves in Satanee. And, while we are people of the community, we love the city, and we wish to see it do very, very well. Such petty matters are not really of interest to us. My priority is my family, taking care of everyone, and business and community first, I'm sure eventually politics will intermingle inevitably, as I'm sure you understand as well. But again, we very much share a similar approach. Not really our concern, We just look to do business and just want to live our fucking lives in a peaceful city.
Yeah, I mean, that's our own view of all this. John and I thought the same thing, especially considering we're new to the city. We just moved in. We're opening a business. We're trying to deal with the stresses of opening a new business, and yet we're getting pulled in all sorts of directions, despite how many times we say we are not interested in your politics or the propaganda, the anti, this and that, and all of that. It's not our business. We just want to be, left alone, do our business, that sort of thing.
Sure,
But,
sure.
just, it's just the two of us, so people think that they can push us around and strong arm us and hope we can join their side and stuff. It's frustrating.
Yes, it's definitely difficult. That's the magical number in the crossing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ezra. Ezra, you have met Dusty, and Dusty, I believe you met Ezra once or twice.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I believe you have.
Sure.
Nice to meet you again.
Yeah, well, it's very unfortunate politics is interfering, Dusty. Is it specific to the Pearl, or are people just interested in getting you, I guess, back at them to an extent?
Both.
Sure.
There's, I don't know if you know anything about Benny's group.
Yes, I know some.
Well, it seems to me that they're trying for some reason, even though they keep saying that they're rescuing from the west, to get a piece of the city, and that piece happens to be the Blue Pearl all the way to Browntown, the slums, and they keep coming into my bar talking to me about it, and I keep saying that's, you know, I don't care what you want, it's not going to happen with us.
Okay, so they want a mansion on the edge of town, and now they want to move over to Browntown side of things, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they keep there are regulars right now because of all the tension and stuff. They keep coming in, and I mean, at least we're getting paid for our services, but it's a little frustrating having to hear about all this and all the politics, and me having to repeatedly say, I don't care. I don't care, just keep it out of the bar.
Sure, yeah. I understand it's very frustrating to hear about, and doesn't make any fucking sense. As you mentioned, they're rascallions. They're to be focused on rascal business, you know.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Why do they have such a hard-on for the city and the politics and the opium ban and everything else that they keep spewing at me to try to get me on their side?
Sure.
I don't understand.
I hope they're not trying to push you out of the Pearl or anything particular.
Well, you know, when people say that they're not going to do something, you know, for a fact that they have intentions to, and they keep saying, we're not going to extort you, we're not going to push you out, we don't have plans to run the Pearl, but I keep side-eyeing them.
Yeah. Because they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're being friendly, but they're being friendly with their long arms on their back and, you know, coming in with 5 people surrounding us, yeah.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. It's very frustrating to hear about. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that crap.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be as non-confrontational as possible, be as neutral as possible. As I tell people all the time in the city, I welcome anyone in the bar, as long as you keep your bloody business out of my fucking bar. I don't want to clean up the blood. You know, respect that, and I'm fine.
Sure.
But
that's completely reasonable.
Yeah. So I'm being as non-confrontational as possible, but I'm going to get to a point where if they start stronger on me, I don't care how many people they have, I'm going to tell them to get the fuck out of my bar. I'm not a pushover, but I know I can't really do much. I know that's probably going to end in me getting hurt, but I'm not going to let them bully me.
Sure. No, that's... you know, you got to sort of stand up for yourself, and to be honest, giving a bit of bark back is often more than enough to throw people off. Especially, you know, groups that are cowboys and shit, they used to get in their way simply because they have 6 people standing around them. But they get very surprised when people make a stand for themselves and set boundaries and so on, you know. And while conflict is never ideal, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do for yourself, right? You and yours.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I've set my boundaries repeatedly to these guys, but they're like children. It's hard to talk to them. Quite literally, one of them ran up to me at the telegram station last night, and even though they visited the Pearl before going to the telegram station, he was one of the only people that didn't walk in to get a stew. So he ran up to me at the telegrams whining about how he was hungry and he hoped I had stew, and I said, why didn't you walk into the Pearl with the rest of your people? Everyone else bought stew. Why didn't you do that? And he just continued to whine and complain like a fucking 2-year-old until I was like, if you pay me, I will go get you a stew. So,
Jeez.
it's just like children. It's like talking to fucking children.
Christ.
Wow. And which one was that again, Dusty?
Gideon.
Oh, Gideon himself. Okay.
Yeah, we have. I mean, he talks to me like we're friends, but the only reason why he knows me is because he robbed me in the past. And he likes to bring it up multiple times. Like, wasn't that fun? It's like, yeah, so fun.
He does that if I ever see him to me as well. But he's also too dumb to feed himself.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I would definitely try to keep your distance, but it's fucking hard when, you know, you're planted somewhere in town.
Yeah. Yeah,
Especially
exactly.
such an iconic place like the Pearl. It's got a lot of history to it, and it's quite well respected by people in town, but outside of town, not as much.
Yeah.
But still seen its fair share of blood spilt as well. I'm sure you've probably heard bits and pieces here and there.
Oh yeah, we people who walk in talk about the history of the place. That's the reason why we kept the name, because we know there's so much history revolved around the Pearl.
Sure.
So we've
Absolutely.
heard bits and pieces.
I don't mean to pry too much, but I'm just curious to know approximately how long would you say that you and John have been in the crossing for? Just curious to know if you lived through any of that or were around when it was happening.
Solidly for about like 4 months. I was technically here a little bit earlier than him, like 6 or 7 months ago, but it was only for like a couple of weeks around with the group of Irish, and then kind of left for a bit and then came back for the past 4 months or so.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
well, again, we're very bloody glad to see you in there. I'm sure you've probably received similar sentiment from most people in town. It's the timing is a little rough, and I do hope that no matter what it is that does happen with it, that it doesn't dissuade you and John. There's a lot of practical support that's out there should you reach out for it and so on.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to be very excited when I walked around the city when we first moved there and asked our questions, because we don't like stepping on any toes. We don't want to get in anyone's way, being new and everything else, but we're all about the community. We want to contribute in some way. So we were talking to, you know, people like Mr. Way and Santino and everyone to see, you know, what's lacking here. Then we asked about the Pearl, and everyone said it's not been open for months, and seemed very excited by the idea. So we went ahead and opened it, and had a lot of when's the grand opening, you know, type of talk. Very excited. So
sure. Absolutely. Well, I guess despite the difficulties, business must go on. The world keeps spinning and time keeps flowing, doesn't it? No matter how hard we push back against it.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to let this deter us. We're pretty pretty resilient and pretty stubborn people, so.
As are we. I feel like we share much in common, and it's refreshing to see someone who has a similar mindset to us.
Yeah, it really is, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, it goes without saying, but something you will find, Dusty, is that when I do business, I'm very straightforward with people. And I like to say the obvious, just to throw it out there anyway. But things that are, of course, discussed with us remain with us. And again, we do very much hope you stay long-term. Consider St. Denis your home. It needs people like yourselves and the support, not only yourselves to the community, but community supports you. It's a back and forth, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, in that regard, of course, we can get a bit more practical and get down to brass tacks specifically, I guess. Was there something that you would like to open with in terms of our support to the Pearl, or were you curious to know what it is that we can provide?
I'm curious to know what you can provide.
Sure. Well, we are very open to certain arrangements with various parties and so on, but I can at least go over the basics first. So at Bundy Limited, we import Australian rum, and we sell the rum all over the crossing. We sell rum-infused tobacco that you're now smoking. It's infused with our classic variety, so hopefully you notice it's a little bit smoother than the typical tobacco experience, and that's very much our priority. Smoothness, discretion, and enjoyment through subtlety.
Definitely noticed that.
Excellent. Our rum covers many different flavors. Our tobacco doesn't get too crazy or anything like that, but we do provide a non-form pipe, cigar, cigarettes. And we also sell teas that we make in a variety of different forms. Iced tea, warm teas, and so on. Even those that are supporting people's like immune system and whatnot. So if you're in need of non-alcoholic beverages, and we would be people that could perhaps help you out with that. Although, I will get to as well that with certain establishments, we also are open to organise direct and exclusive agreements with them, not just for things like pricing, which is obvious, so without say you would receive reduced prices from us. But we offer people specific flavours of rum for only their establishment. One of the nice things about our rum is that rum works with so many different flavour profiles. For example, the Plucky Cactus has the Cactus Kiss out that way. The Valentine pub, the Smithfields, has the Bundy Valentine Swirl, just recently brought into it. Just a bit of a chocolate and cherry flavour style. So offering exclusive flavours of rum to a certain location would mean that it is only sellable for you and your own. We wouldn't sell it ourselves when we're out on our wagon doing events or anything like that. And it's just, it might not be something to jump into straight away, but again, it's a consideration. I want you to have as much helpful information as possible. So
That
those
goes
would
for
be
the
the
teas
obvious
as well.
things. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Esmeralda. Another thing we also provide is support with things like event running. We provide advertising for businesses. As may or may not be aware, we travel all over the crossing. We get in our wagon, we sell products all over, and we attend markets, and businesses naturally takes us everywhere. So a big part of what we offer is advertising for your business, constantly letting people we interact with know about it. And sponsoring events can be in the form of, providing products for raffles or providing cash for advertisements and so on. And there's many different things that we've sort of dabbled in over the years. We, in certain circumstances, also provide gambling services, which we have a history of experience within. But I will say there's on a very specific basis. So again, that's the broad stuff at face value that's out there. And of course, on whatever it is that intrigues you, we can provide specific details and so on.
We have quite the variety.
Yes, it's a bit of a necessity in the crossing, and I'm sure you'll probably see it as well with your pub. Need to provide a lot of different things, a lot of different people.
Yeah, that's I try not to be, the whole jack of all trades, try to stretch myself too thin, but we do provide a few different things, with my imports of Canadian alcohol and Irish. I bring in Guinness, and we actually offer lockpicks over at the Pearl because there is no place in the East to sell lockpicks, as far as we're aware. So we provide that, and we provide our cannabis there. So I understand the whole stretching yourself out a bit, offering different products and everything.
Yeah, exactly. We don't like to do too much, and we try to keep it down to our consumables. Cannabis is also something else we dabble in, so should supply become too much of an issue or whatever, that could also perhaps be something else we provide support with. Just depends on your needs. But that is at the moment our primary focus, like all of the areas I've described.
Well, I mean, I would definitely be interested in selling your products there at the bar to give your own advertisement there in the city. I mean, I know you sell everywhere, but just another business to provide you that bit of advertisement, tell them about the rum and everything. And I'm a connoisseur of alcohol. That's my biggest focus. So
sure,
I'm always interested in selling other people's alcohol and everything there at the bar. I know my focus is Canadian and Irish with my food and everything, but I like offering options for people.
Sure, absolutely, mate. And I mean, you brought up the wagon previously, but I imagine that's also been very helpful having that.
Yeah,
Although,
extremely.
Sure, absolutely. Although I will say one of the benefits to our services as well is that we deliver all over the crossing, and there's no extra charge or anything like that. Usually we do it by the crate, but there's always options for baskets too. But as I'm sure you're also aware, it's quite pricey. But for instance, delivering crates to establishments, maybe during a certain event or on a regular basis, for instance, a general store here in town and the pubs or pub receives our products every single week. So you'll see various different Bundy ones in there. So there's a lot of ways that we can sort of provide that to you. I will say, is there a specific item or category that I've mentioned that appeals to you, at least to get things started, whether it's tobacco, rum, teas?
I would say at the moment I'd be interested in your rum and tobacco. Actually, I had a few people asking about if we sold any tobacco, so I think that'd actually sell pretty well there instead of just our cannabis. Not everyone likes to smoke cannabis.
Sure.
I am, in the future, I am very curious about eventually getting our own flavor there at the bar, but at least to get us started.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense, mate. We are also in the middle of receiving a new shipment of rum, which, just between us, will be specifically tailored for the fall setting as well. It'll essentially be a style of pumpkin pie with our rum. So,
that
it's
sounds
middle
amazing.
of October. It's about that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll have some other things as we get closer towards Christmas and so on. So, the way that our pricing works for our products is that we provide our bottles at just $3 each. So a full crate of rum would just be $24. There's no cost to the crate or the delivery. With all of our tobacco products, we provide them to retailers at a absolute 50% discount. So a crate of full of cigarette packets would normally cost $80, but we would drop that down to $40 for you. So it's just to pay for the maintenance of providing them. And then you can resell our products at whatever price you like, whether you do the tipping-based system or if you have a certain number you want. That's completely, utterly up to you. You won't get our opinion on that at all, or how you present it. The only thing we ask is that you don't sort of fiddle-faddle around with the product. Not that I expect you to, but again, just to be blunt, right?
Right.
And we can provide tobacco in any form. If it's you want it loose for pipe smokers, you want cigarettes, cigars. It doesn't necessarily matter to us. It's all cost the same. 50 cents per ciggy is basically the lower tier.
Okay, so all your tobacco is the same price then?
Yep, absolutely everything. We can even provide some pipes if you like. We usually sell them at $5 each, but I'd be happy to just provide them as part of it. Although I will say the primary form of tobacco consumption in the crossing will be cigarettes, followed closely by cigars.
That's what I was about to say. It seems the cigarettes are the most popular, followed by cigars.
Yeah, exactly. So that's definitely something we can provide at a reasonable rate. And I would also be happy to, let's say you're interested in getting one crate of rum, one crate of tobacco just to test it out. I'll be happy to throw in another one as well, as Bundy Limited has been operating the crossing for over 12 months. It's actually a bit closer to about 16 months. We're a bit late to it, but part of our celebration is providing some of our partners different crates to go along with their order. Just a bit of a thank you for your business and so on. So I'd be happy to throw in an extra crate of cigarettes on top of whatever it is that you're keen to request from us.
All right. Yeah, I would. I definitely would like a crate of your own, and probably I don't know. Do you do maybe half and half in your tobacco? Do you just with your?
We absolutely can. It's up to you, mate. Whatever is helpful for you. As I mentioned, I will add on another crate of cigarettes just purely on its own, no charge. So doing a half and half might make sense for you, but then at least you have some extra ciggies as a bit of a backup in case they go out quite quickly, as they typically do.
Yeah, I think that would be good, with the cigars and cigarettes, doing a half and half, just, you know, as a bit of a sample to see what sells and what doesn't there at the Pearl. And then, they can hone in any other orders, from that point.
Sure, that's no problem, and you know we can sort of test it out over time. And one thing you'll find about us is that we're consistent in the business that we offer people and look for as well. Ideally, I mean it's hard to be consistent in the crossing, but that's something where over time we can sort of shift this in a way that's beneficial, of course, for both parties. We're not looking to make a quick buck off you. We look, as I've mentioned before, to help the community get involved. So no problem. I can organise that. I do have a menu of our rum flavours right now, although we still need to add in our new one. But is there any particular style of rum you would like, or would you just like me to provide you with a medley of what we have and see how things go?
I'd say provide with this first one to just a medley of different, see how things go, see what's popular, that sort of thing.
Sure, no problem. I will say our clients' customer favourite will probably be the Chocos. This is our rum mixed with chocolate and coffee together.
Yeah, I've had that one.
Ah, sure. Well, I will say, just keep that in mind. But overall, yeah, it's quite nice, and we are often experimenting with different flavors every sort of couple months or so. Previously, we had the Budgie Smuggler and the Down Under Thunder. So it's good old fun, and we'll be sure to keep you in the loop of any developments.
I saw your advertisements for the candy apple one.
Yes, that's the one that will be starting to phase out in replacement for the pumpkin, but we still do have a large amount of it in our warehouse in town. So you'll definitely receive a good amount of that in that first order too. And all of our flavors are the same price. It's just $3 a bottle, so that doesn't change at all.
It seems that great minds think alike, because one of the things that I'm known for any of my homebrewed stuff is actually caramel apple. Yeah.
You mean like caramel apple as in like a pie, or you mean like apple covered in caramel?
Apple covered in caramel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my homebrewed whiskey. That's one of my signature is caramel apple, actually.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, all right, that could be a problem next time we're in. Very nice. You it's probably a bit early, but man, it'd be great to see you and John pop by the market at Blackwater tomorrow. Like just attend on a Saturday and sell some of your wares or something, you know? I mean, obviously it's not the Pearl, but showcase it to a different audience, you know? You meet different people far early in the day.
Yeah. What time is that again?
It's 12 Eastern is when it's starting, so it's quite early. Yeah. For us, it's normally too early, but it's a Saturday, so we make it most days.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a Saturday. I could probably make that. I don't know if John will wake up that early.
Sure.
But
well, it operates for 2 hours at a time. If you want to drop on by, especially with your new wagon, you can feel free to set up and use security provided as well.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll have to write that down and try to remind myself that that's available.
That would be great. It's every single Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you can't make it tomorrow, then the following one after might be ideal. I will also stress we don't run it or anything. It's just we've been doing it for a long ass time now, and it's a good way to get yourself out there again to different people, right?
Yeah. Which one is it again? Is it the Blackwater one?
It's
or
technically
Rhodes?
called the Blackwell Market.
Oh, Blackwell. Okay.
But it happens at the market outside of town towards Strawberry, you know, that little area by furniture.
Yeah. I've been to the Rhodes one once. Someone sent me a telegram about it, but I have not been able to make the one here in Blackwater.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I'm also hoping the one in Saint Denis starts back up, but I mean, you know, it's probably not the best timing for it right now.
Yeah, I've been to one of those back when I was Red Leaf Barrel Company before that kind of dissolved. I've been to that one and sold my wares for a bit.
Oh, that's I might have actually seen you at one of those. Okay, that's right. Man, it's been a bit since it happened.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah, well, hopefully they'll start back up because, that's exactly our sort of bread and butter. I love to get involved in that sort of stuff. And it's great for business, Plenty of people get to see how you operate and what you can provide at the Pearl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely.
Speaking of events, do you talk to Barty any?
Yes, we know Barty.
Yeah. I know he's wanting to open something in the pawn shop and was talking about in events and was talking to John and I about providing food and stuff at this celebration. I don't know if you heard anything about it.
I know he's interested in the pawn shop and doing something over there. We haven't really talked details or anything, but I encouraged him to do something with like the market area there, and he would be able to get input from us. And I also recommended he reach out to you actually to see if people like us, especially those of us who I would say we're all kind of favouring more the East Side Saint Denis. That's kind of our style, if you will. Let's just say I'm a Pearl person, not really a Bastille person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the Bastille at all. I'd rather go to the Pearl anytime.
Yeah, the Bastille's a bit stuffy and it just, I don't know, the soundproofing or whatever, it's just very silent and I don't know, there's nothing about it that's cozy.
Yeah.
I don't like the lighting in there at night, and I don't like that I can't see people coming in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like our windows, but we do kind of tuck away our, crates and stuff in the closet there. It does not have a light, so when it's dark, it's kind of like fumbling around in the dark just to throw our crates back in there.
Oh my god!
I can say that. Yeah, seriously.
I once found a bloke sleeping in there when I stumbled in there one time. Goodness gracious!
Wow.
Scared the crap out of me because it was dark,
Yeah.
But okay, but yeah. Besides that sort of initial discussion with Barty, I don't have details about it. But that's definitely something we're keen to get involved in.
Yeah, I ran into him last night. He said that they're still working on it, but things are. He'd reach out when things are a little bit more solidified.
Sure. No, that makes sense. Well, it's definitely, I'm sure, one of many things that we can collaborate on.
Yeah, absolutely.
As I mentioned, when I'm going anywhere, and we're always keen for collaboration of many kinds. I could even see, I'm not sure if you provide catering services at all, but I could see how we could also perhaps connect you to some other things that you may be interested in, if that's something that is offered by you and yours. Maybe not now, as you're still getting set up, but in the future.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would be interested in catering services and stuff like that. I mean, at the moment, the only thing that I really sell at the Blue Pearl is just stews, Irish stew and called Frico. So just, some hearty stews to provide to people. I'm more focused on the alcohol, but I do, as a favorite pastime, kind of like provide, make food, bake and everything. I've considered maybe offering Irish apple cake and stuff as a weekly special or something. So.
Oh, goodness. Bloody hell, yeah, that's sounding good. Do you still sell your liquor to people? I know you sell your whiskey, but do you sell your Guinness to others as well? It's like a catering style.
I have not, but I have considered doing so. It's just I'm sure you've run into this problem too. It's hard to pack some types of alcohol in the crate to really. I don't know. I feel like 8 beers in a crate is a little too light.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why we've sort of melted into baskets a little bit more. You can get most liquors in there, which is very, very nice. It's still not ideal. I wish we could kind of stack them up, you know what I mean? But you know what, bugger, I'll pay the $75, mate, because I can
It's
get
so
a lot more rum
convenient.
in it.
It is so convenient. It's annoying, but the baskets can hold so much, especially the newer ones for some reason.
Yeah, I just wished it wasn't so $75 for a picnic basket. That's so
I
much
agree,
money.
but then when I realize what it holds, it's actually worth it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You would just you would have to either raise your prices for the stuff that you sell or eat that money, or find a way to.
If you don't give the baskets out, you eventually make that money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we do with the baskets is, like, for example, when we provide it maybe like to the plucky, we give them our rum in the baskets because it's kind of similar how it's like in a crate you're only going to get 8 bottles, right? But we will include baskets in there, and then we'll just swap them out for each order in the future, just to make it a bit easier. We can also do that with our teas, which is bloody helpful too. Goodness, we can stack them quite up high, so like that's another consideration. I know, like this first order you receive from us is, you know, just sort of test things out, but we absolutely are more than happy to do that, and it wouldn't go into the cost. I'd be happy to provide it, and again, we just sort of swap them back and forth for each order. So it's a consideration.
Yeah, and definitely in the future, I am going to be getting my own baskets, kind of. But I offer coffee, and if anyone wants Irish coffee, then I can spike it for them. But I've been noticing that our crates that I kind of put in behind our bar is getting full, so might need a couple of baskets to help with the storage. So would have to, you know, go out to my wagon and collect a few of your products to put in the baskets, and everything else just to hold in the crate.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
You don't have an issue with people fucking with the crates, do you?
So yes and no. We found that locals like to take off with them pretty quickly, which we did not realize. But now that we've now that we've kind of shifted them around and hide them in the closet when we're done, don't have that problem. But now we are having a coffee bandit who likes to go in the closet and steal our coffee. So that's another reason why I was thinking maybe grabbing a picnic basket so I can put the coffee and stuff in there and just take the baskets back to my apartment. So there's not really much in the crates for them to take.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. Do you have any suspicions as being mucked around with your coffee?
No clues whatsoever. For some reason, though, the last time they took the coffee, they left behind another, from what I can tell from smell alone, another type of roast. And so they took all of my coffee and left behind something else. I think it's like a French roast or something, just the way that it smells.
That is weird.
That's
it's
so
like,
weird.
It's very weird. I don't know if this was because I know I've seen coffee in those free crates in the general store, and I'm pretty sure what they offer is French roast in there. So
yeah.
Every now and then, yeah, they have French
That's right.
roast or like a mocha, I think, are the two that I've seen in there.
So I don't know if maybe it's, I don't think it is, but just speculation. I don't know if it's the business, walking in there and it's like, take our coffee instead, and took our coffee and replaced it, or just someone who decided they didn't like French roast and took all of our coffee and gave what was remaining from theirs. I don't know.
I hope not, but either way, I'll make some inquiries and see if we can turn up something for you, mate. Try to keep a good eye on that area town in particular. As I said, it's quite fun to us, so
yeah.
I'll let you know if we hear or see anything.
Well, you're definitely going to see more of Benny's group until they get run out, so.
Yeah, well,
I didn't think about that.
Just like you, we don't really give a fuck, mate, so it's fine with us popping in. Last night we were in the Pearl for a while, actually. I think we literally just left just as John woke up. It must have been the worst time, but we were in there for probably good solid 40 minutes, so it's nice sitting in there, especially
we were just sitting at that back table.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice place. We have I don't know if you know Mick Murphy and them. They like to go in there and visit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. They're good folks to have around.
Yeah. They were talking about their own pub. So I definitely want to go in there and support them as well. They're excited to see another place selling Guinness and Irish stew and stuff.
Sure, absolutely, mate. That's a bloody great trick to get on involved.
Mm.
I don't hope it's overstepping, but would it be helpful for you for, like, let's say, I don't know, I wake up a bit early and I go get myself a stew. Would it be helpful to have people sort of fiddle around with your crates to make sure they stay in that same spot, if you know what I mean?
It would be. Like I said, I don't know if you know the closet I'm talking about, the ones you can... Okay. It's where we normally put our crate when we're not there. So if you poke your head in there and not see us and, fiddling around with it and stuff would be helpful, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, there's no reason why I can't do that. Of course, just don't want to overstep.
Yeah, well, I mean, we appreciate that. Because it's eating away $20 a piece.
Sure.
It's just odd that in the closet it's fine, but in the actual building.
Yeah.
I mean, at the speakeasy, those crates have been there forever.
Mm. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I think I've seen those crates.
I will say, though, I have a bit of a suggestion experiment.
Mm.
Because a while ago, probably, I don't know, 7-8 months ago, there was someone else in the Pearl, and they had a crate underneath, like, the gap along the bar. You know how there's that gap where you can... Like, a gap underneath the bar itself.
Oh, yeah.
The area. It's kind of on the side where there's that single table. They had a crate down in there, and as far as they knew, that they didn't mess with it for like weeks, and it just kept staying there. And I was wondering if there's something about putting it under the bar that helped out. I mean, it's only one crate that could fit, but I was curious to know if that's repeatable or if someone was just fiddling around with the crate and it kept it there.
I'm not entirely sure because I've asked around to see if anyone else has been having issues with their crates. I know I've seen a news article about the general store. People are taking off the crates in there. So I was just asking
I think
her.
that's someone just fucking with them specifically.
Yeah. That's the reason why I was asking around to see if we were being fucked with as well. And people kept saying, locals like to take off with it and within the day or whatever, which I didn't realize was, a thing. So. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, that would be somewhere I'd suggest just to see, because I wonder if there's something about that little spot right there. When we're in the pub next, I'll have to point it out to you what I mean specifically.
I know the carpet kind of likes to flip up there in the corner, and it's kind of hard to fit a crate over there, but yeah, you would have to point out where you mean.
Yeah. It's kind of like that flip up spot, yeah, where like if you flipped it up, you could walk through towards the window.
Right, yeah.
The glass window. But anyway, it'll make more sense when we're there. Okay, lovely. Well, tell you what, in the meantime, we'll make sure we get your order all set for you, mate. And we usually just say give us about a day or an afternoon so we can get it to you at some point over the weekend if you're available.
Yeah, I'm definitely available over the weekend usually.
Perfect,
it's just Fridays. Fridays are usually the bad ones for me. Obviously, I'm here early, but around the times I'm usually around, I'm not around. I'm just Fridays. Fridays are bad.
Sure, no problem. I hope we're not keeping you away from anything, although, of course, we do appreciate your time, mate.
Oh, no, you're not keeping me away from anything. I've got a little bit more time before I have to lay my head down.
Okay, excellent, lovely. But yeah, we'll get that sorted for you. And as I mentioned, as you start to plan at events and so on, feel free to keep us in mind. And we provide advertising and organise deliveries for it and so on. But a lot of different ways we can help out. Happy to provide like surprise pools and all that sort of stuff too.
John and I have both agreed that we are very bad at event planning as much as we would like to. The whole grand opening thing, people keep saying they're excited by it, but we just keep putting it off because it's not our forte. It's not our thing. We would love to, but it's a lot of stress. And,
absolutely, I agree.
Especially now with all the politics being thrown in our lap, it's hard to focus on business with everything else going on. So,
sure.
But it's something we would like to do at some point. Maybe even utilize Barty's opening or whatever to advertise the Pearl, since he wants us to help provide the food and stuff. But we probably should have our own grand opening, but it's a
Sure.
lot of stress in that. We
I'm
also
sure you get there.
we've also thought about because that back table, the circle table, which I've heard that this has been done before in the past, using dice games, gambling games, having a night like that. We've discussed about doing that. We just have to think of games and everything.
Sure.
That'd be nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. There's a lot of different things you could do, and you know, I'm sure you could even like do some things like potentially at the front or the back of the pub as well. Back areas I know being used for like street fights in the past, so that could be a very cheeky sort of use. And if you have any questions or whatever about like the gambling side of things, feel free to reach out. We're always happy to discuss things and you know, provide input to people, because some people they might not necessarily know the best way to approach it, especially for things like fight nights and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. We would definitely reach out for that. We just gotta sit down and talk about these things, John and I, because like I said, it's been hectic. The past several days, I feel like I'm gonna start ripping my hair out because of how hectic it's been.
Sure, no, it's completely understandable, mate. Well, is there anything else you need from us, Dusty? Anything we can do to be of support in any way?
No, I think that's about it. If I think of anything once I talk to John, we can reach out again and talk more.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're basically neighbours. We live just across from the tailor, so you'll probably see us popping in quite a bit, getting our stews in the morning and so on. And we should, you know, have some proper drinks and fuck around over there at some point.
Yeah, we definitely
it'll be a
should.
good time.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with it sounds like we are all like-minded with our stances on things. So it would be nice to hang out with people who are like-minded like us.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I feel like we're very. I'd half joke around with people, but you know, it's very rare when you find someone that does think alike. So I like to think of them somewhere down the line as probably distant kin. I didn't know me family, you know, so this is my family here, and you never know, right? Who knows? But it's bloody nice. It's very refreshing, and you know, I'm sure you get interactions all over where it's a little bit more artificial, perhaps, and you know, it's
extremely, yep.
It's rare to find that organic stuff. So again, we do appreciate your time, mate. And in the meantime, you need anything, whether it's a discussion, whatever, let us know. We'll be around. We're around just about every night, but you'll probably see our business texts all over the crossing.
Yeah, I don't see you too often in the city.
Yeah, we definitely are around, but it's usually like we wake up there and then like, oh, business over in this town or that town, and we head on out.
Yeah, I understand that. We're trying to hang out at the bar as often as possible since it's brand new and we don't have bartenders at the moment. We're hoping to get some. But yeah, business takes us about as well. If we're not there, we tend to throw up at least a sign to let people know that we're around. If anyone wants to reach out to us, we're just out doing other business.
Okay, sure, yeah. We'll also be sure to spend some time in there. And something else that I would imagine would be helpful is perhaps pointing some workers in your direction to help run your bar. We get quite a lot of people who come to us for work, but sometimes like the timing might not work, or maybe they're looking to sort of stay a bit more stationary, like work a bar like that. If if that would be fine with you, with your permission, I'd be happy to send sort of your name and telegram to some people who are looking for that sort of work.
Yeah, absolutely. Please send them our way. We've been saying the same thing to several other people, the Murphys and everyone else. If anyone is interested in attending the bar, we are looking.
Perfect. All right, we'll keep that in mind, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Well, again, we appreciate your time, but we won't hold you up any longer. I guess we all have got a long journey ahead of us.
Yeah.
I would invite you to ride with us back east for protection, but we're not going back this straight away.
Okay. Well, I'm not either. I've got a few other places for cannabis I need to look at before going to the city, but
never enough, right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially someone ordered several several cannabis cigars from us, and we were not prepared for that. So I'm been gathering as much as possible.
Yes,
Fucking hell.
we've had that problem as well.
Mm.
But wish you all the best with it, mate. As I mentioned, you got my telly, and we'll probably see you in town at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Yep.
You as well,
Have
mate.
a good one, Dusty.
Take care.
We'll see you around town.
Absolutely.
Save.
I still don't know if they do moonshine. It's hard to tell. I kind of dropped the hints that we do homebrewed whiskey. But who knows? I finished the meeting just in time because I do have to go, but I want to grab the rest of this cannabis first. Okay, send a telegram to John. So I don't know when he's gonna wake up. He's probably gonna wake up before I do. Alright, it's time for me to go to the movies. I will be back later tonight. Okay, we are on Dusty again. I'm keeping my long arm on just in case something crazy happens, given the warning that we got earlier, that is.
Chris,
It is me.
how's it going?
It's going.
It's good. It's good. I've had a very busy day. I have sold everything. So yeah, I reached back out to Elise because I need more.
Well, I mean, we have stuff in mine as well.
Yeah, I just couldn't use that, so
Mm.
I bought myself something nice.
Oh.
I still have to get work done on it, but
Oh, very nice. We really need to hang up some of those displays.
figured having something a little shorter barreled in my navy is better for when we're in here anyway.
Yeah. Did you see what I did to the apartment when you woke up?
Yes, it looks really good.
Thank you. Are you proud of it?
I am. You did a good job.
I've cut myself off though because I spent $500 this week on furniture.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm up over 2,500 now.
Oh, very nice. I'm at 1,500 at the moment. I have a lot of things to tell you, and apparently I also have telegrams I need to look at.
All right, well, let's go look at your telegrams first, because maybe that'll add anything, and then we can just go to the roof of this building, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess I don't really need my long arm.
No, probably not. I have my double barrel if anything. Need it for whatever reason. Do you want to call your horse and hitch it here, just so people know we're somewhat around?
I do. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that.
interesting.
Hmm.
Hat. I don't know whose it is.
Interesting. It's like a flat cap?
No, it looks like almost like my hat.
Oh, it looked like a flat cap to me.
Alright, well. Maybe it's a local's hat.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's see. I got up. I just been doing 1-drops, went all the way to Rascaller Fort. Well, it actually wasn't. It was, so I actually haven't even seen one of these. It was 35 bottles for 350.
Interesting. Yeah, that's new.
Yeah.
Or rare, I
hadn't seen one of
guess.
that before. I got it at Thieves, so I don't know. Maybe it only, you know, maybe
Maybe,
only
yeah.
those posts there, but it was, yeah, 35, 350, and it said to Rathskeller, but it was actually to Fort Mercer.
Hmm. So another one of those people who don't know their directions.
Yeah, exactly. And then from there, went back through Blackwater, took one to Hanging Dog, and then one over toward from Roanoke. That one gave me a cut diamond and some perfect skunk belts.
Hmm.
Hello, ma'am.
I did a circuit of cannabis to get us some more, and ran into a cougar.
I ran into cougars, 3 packs of wolves. It's been crazy with the animals.
Jeez. Spirit decided to dump me right in front of the cougar, so I had a cat on top of me. I managed to throw it off of me, and then fan it down, because, yeah. Thankfully I didn't get clawed or anything. It was just the brunt of the weight of the cat jumping on me. Yeah, fun times. Which I'm kind of glad that nothing bad happened, because I had a meeting that I needed to go to, so.
Oh, lots of horses.
Holy shit, that is a lot of horses.
I sent telegrams to Zofia and that Tom Wake person, but I haven't heard back from either one today. So it was a little late when I sent those, so they might be asleep. Making sure it's not Dusty, a fucking ton of people.
Yeah, is it not Dusty?
No, it's we're fine.
I just received a very interesting telegram that I took from the place, so
Okay.
it says not to read it in public, so.
Who's it from?
Frankie.
Okay. When did he send it?
I did not look. I saw the title and I took it quickly. Yeah, I got some things about that actually, so.
About what?
I kind of skimmed over it quick. So if it is what I think it is, I've got some things about it.
Alright. Now we can talk about when we get.
Did you put up the Be Right Back sound?
Yep.
Okay. You didn't. Did you see the horse?
Nope.
Okay. It seems to be nothing. Nothing at all.
It's not Dusty.
Your horse is gone.
No, he's not. Wait, where is he? He's right behind us. Gone where?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you want to go to the roof?
The balcony?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Wait, the one that's facing the graveyard?
No. Well, ooh, actually, yeah, let's do that one.
We need to go in from...
Where was it? Over here, right?
We need to go in from the alley. Wait, is it this? It is this way, right?
Yeah, I think it's over here. Yep.
Okay, let me tell you about my day, and then I can read this.
Okay.
So, started off today by running into Sophia from the DiCenzos.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Sophia. Okay. Yeah.
No, Sophia from DiCenzos. Well, I went over to Telegram station to check telegrams. Frankie sent us one about sponsoring King of the Ring tonight, which later on I said yes to it and to reach out when he's ready to discuss further details, but then he sent me a telegram later that it may be best interest given what's going on to not sponsor until everything's calmed down. I said that's ridiculous, but also smart, so yeah, we'll hold off for now, but know that we are interested in the future.
Fuck that. Next time, let's just do it.
Yeah, they're just keeping
I understand,
keeping us
but
safe.
at the same time, we got to be able to put our names out, and if we get attacked for sponsoring a fucking event, then that's just then clearly they have no interest in us being neutral. Funding a fighting event is not the same as direct support.
Yeah. But I went ahead and said that's fine. I was running late anyways because I had another meeting with Bundy anyways, so I was like, that's fine. We'll discuss it in the future.
Yeah, sounds good.
So while writing this telegram, writing the one that I said yes to, Sophia ran into me. And I figure she was good enough to talk to about clearing up some things about last night. So we went somewhere out of eyesight, and I asked her point blank, did anyone mention the information we gave to Pablo and them? Because I need to know so we can prepare just in case we randomly get scooped up, we know why by these people. And she said, no, we are very big on discretion. We wouldn't say anything. We didn't say anything. And then she kind of said, that's one of the reasons why we're washing our hands of these people, because they, kind of in a oracle seer type of way, miraculously knows some things premonition wise. So, she insisted that they didn't say anything. And and that they're very fucking exhausted with these people, and we were washing our hands of them, which is the reason why they didn't have a gunfight with them and basically didn't budge on the negotiations last night. They basically said, no, get out, and then walked away.
Yeah, fair enough.
She, my notes, a lot of things were said. Sophia did say that, if we get any sort of inkling that we're in trouble, to please stay safe and get out. She feels very confident that this group isn't going to last much longer. The people she's been here for a while. She's seen these type of groups all the time. They're not gonna, they're gonna eventually just get bored and leave. Especially because they're, as she agrees, that they're attention-seeking babies. So because they're not getting the attention that they wanted from the Jinzos last night, they're throwing their hissy fit and eventually it's just gonna leave because no one's giving them that attention.
Yeah, I agree.
She said, don't be afraid, because I said that we're having to deal with them making smiles and everything else because they seem to be utilizing the bar, but I did put my foot down about certain things, that they're not selling opium in our bar, that they're not going to bring their bloody business in our bar. Because Sophia said that, don't be afraid to be firm with them. And I was like, I'm not afraid to be firm with them. Obviously, I'm not going to become so rude that they're going to pull their guns and fucking shoot me, but I'm going to set my boundaries. And if they break those boundaries, then yeah, I'm going to tell them to get the fuck out of my bar.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not pushovers. I did also say that we hovered around last night when we saw Kit, Joey, I think I accidentally said Benny, but anyways, Kit, Joey, and Mila. We hovered around just in case because we don't want to see city people getting dragged in the street, even though we want to stay out of things. At the same time, we're city people. We're going to stand our ground and protect other city people. And she said, I am very, very appreciative of that. So.
Yeah, of course.
Just to let them know that we're not afraid to get in the line if we need to.
Yeah.
Apparently when Benny's group tried to talk terms with them, Sophia said that they refused to elaborate on what business that they wanted to do in the city. For some fucking reason, they wouldn't say anything about the opium.
Probably because they were hoping that they could get them to say the word opium first, and then they could put it on us.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. It's as many times as they asked to elaborate on these negotiations, these business negotiations, why they want 10% of the city, so on and so forth. Benny's group refused. Yeah. And I said, that's funny because they elaborated to us when I asked.
Yeah,
the people they shouldn't be negotiating with.
Yeah, I think they are hoping that they can catch us feeding them information.
Yeah. So, that further shows that, as Sophia said, they're being as discreet as possible to not throw us, under the wagon. Also, I learned that Sophia is actually used to run the Pearl for a few years. She loves this place and she is glad to see it open. I'm hearing it's just like a whole lot of history.
I think I caught them kind of looking at two of them looking at Sophia when we were talking about the Pearl last night, but yeah, okay. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe. Also, she got my telegram. She said that a few of the Chinzos are up early, like when I'm sometimes up and you sometimes are up. So she will throw us discreet telegrams every now and then, as warnings, just in case it's something to keep our eyes peeled on.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. After all that, Sophia and I parted ways. She went one way, I went the other to make sure I waited until for a bit and then left to make sure people don't see us together. I went back to telegrams, and Mr. Wei was there. Mr. Wei is dressed in a suit, which is rare for him. He's normally in his you know, his red and yellow outfits he's always wearing in the city.
Yeah.
His casual wear. He was in a suit this time, hat and everything, and very serious looking, and with a long arm on his back, which I don't see him at all with, unless he's, you know, out.
Yeah.
And I asked him, you know, how's his day? You know, because he said hello to me. I was like, hi, how are you? How's your day? And he sounded very anxious when he said, I don't know. We'll see. Today will be interesting, though. It depends on how these meetings and chats go. I'm like, oh, well, good luck. And I left it at that and wandered off. But between that and the, just them quote unquote touring Chinatown and climbing up on rooftops and everything else, I think something's going to happen, or something might have happened. Who knows? I have to read this telegram.
I mean, we could tell through the conversations we've had that a storm's brewing, so.
Just a little side thing, ran into someone named Zoe. I didn't get her last name, but she was asking about fish and chips, so I gave her a recipe, and we exchanged a bunch of recipes back and forth. So, but it was interesting because I said that I ran the Blue Pearl, and she's like, oh, really? I see that place change hands often. Interesting. Just, you know, I don't know, just the way that she responded made me kind of raise my eyebrow. I was like, okay, well, feel free to stop by if you ever want to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe maybe she thought somebody else was still running it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, I had the Jacko meeting. It was kind of random. He sent me a telegram about it. I said I should have a few hours left to talk if he wants to talk, or otherwise I'll be around later. And then I ran into him in Blackwater because I was doing that circuit of cannabis, got hit by that cougar, so I went into Blackwater to check my telegrams and also sell the cougar because fuck that. I'm gonna get some money out of him. Evan was there, our lovely little spy. And
She was friendly enough to me last time.
Yeah, she said hello to me. I said, hello, Evan, as I walked into the telegrams to check my telegrams. And then I walked back out. She's still hovering there, and Bundy's group walks up and greets me and stuff. And it's like, well, can we have this meeting here? We have a place here we can use. And I was like, sure, why not? And Evan heard all that, and I watched her walk into telegrams.
Yeah. Not worried about Evan.
Yeah. I'm still not entirely sure everything that Bundy's group gets up to. There is something there that they're kind of masking away, but they are very, you know, very discreet, very business heavy, very business focused group. They're actually very like-minded, and where they love the city, but they keep to themselves and they try to stay out of the politics because it does not, you know, interest them at all.
Yeah.
So
kind of get that feeling.
Yeah. So you know, they especially they love Browntown because apparently they live not too far from here, up the street across from the Taylors. So they they really like the city, but a lot of their business makes them travel around a lot because they sell their rum and tobacco products all over the crossing.
Yeah.
So they're not here often.
I typically see
but
them riding around, yeah.
Yeah, they're not here often, but apparently they like to hang out in the Pearl. They must hang out in the Pearl when we're still asleep or something because they keep missing us. But yeah, they're very, very business focused. I like the fact that they're like-minded with the whole, you know, politics and everything else, keeping to themselves. They want to focus on, you know, them, their family. That's what it's important to them. Business, making money.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah. He listed a lot of things that they can provide for us. Of course, their rum and tobacco products. They sell loose tobacco for the pipe. They sell their cigars that are rum infused, and then they sell their cigarettes, and then their rum, different kinds of flavors and everything else. They're bringing in a fall line soon.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think tobacco probably makes the most sense.
I got them to do like a little sampler crate of their rum and tobacco products for our business deal for now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
They do bottle, so it's just 8 bottles of rum, so for $3 a piece, so $24 for that. They don't include the price of the crate. And he said normally a crate of tobacco is 80, but for business deals like this, he's cutting it in half to 40, so we can resell it and everything.
That's worth it, because even if you just do the jobs, you're making your money way more back than anything else.
Yeah. He also offered a what he apparently has been doing for the Plucky Cactus and now in Valentine, a flavor just for us, only we can sell it at our place, the rum, in the future. I said that interests me, so we'll talk about it in the future if the business continues.
Okay, yeah, that works. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, he also says that he helps with the events, event planning, helping with, prize money or raffle items, that sort of thing. He has a list of things that his family does, his business does. That gambling, he said he has many years of gambling experience, so if we ever want to run some gambling nights or whatever, that he can help out with that. If we want to bounce ideas off of him, he wants to be with like-minded individuals and help people out, businesses out, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of different things. Oh, he also apparently offers teas, different flavored teas and stuff as well for non-alcoholic options, which I took note of it, but it's not something I focus on. I focus on alcohol. So, but yeah, he said that in a crossing you need to have multiple different avenues of trade and everything here to keep yourself running. I said, yeah, I can understand that. I'm still trying to figure them out. Like I said, I kind of dropped the hints that I do have my own home brewed whiskey, because that is what moonshine is whiskey. And that great minds think alike, because I know that he has a rum that's candy apple and my signature is caramel apple. But I don't know if he caught on or anything. I was just kind of, testing the air, seeing, but they're very tight-lipped if they do anything more.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's very hard to tell.
Doesn't look like they get too active. If anything, it's just like us, just running shine or gold bars and such.
Yeah, probably something like that. With all the traveling and stuff that they do for their rum and stuff, it's a very good front for them to be able to move their shine if they do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're very tight-lipped on all that, which is fine, People don't have to share everything that they do. There would be still good business partners. In the front is the Pearl. He encouraged us to join the markets. Encouraged us to collaborate sometimes with like the Barty events, because he said apparently Bundy's the one who suggested us. The Barty told Barty to reach out to us and find us.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so he said we can collaborate and stuff like that and everything. He wants to work with us, it seems like.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, so he'll reach out to me. He said he'll get it together and over the weekend. So he'll reach out to me so we can get it. He said he can deliver it free of charge. That's not in the cost or anything. So
Alright.
he gives me a lot of free things. I think he's just doing that to, you know, get more people. He probably does that to everyone just to get people
Yeah, I'm sure it's
invested
just
in
like
his
yeah, people create those business opportunities, you know.
yeah,
Take the
exactly.
lose a little bit of money up front, but make it in the long run.
Yeah, exactly. I finally met his wife, Eva. Eva? I think it's Eva. It was Eva I think her name is Esme or Esmere, something like that. And Rico, and then Jacko Bundy. So but yeah, that was all that, and then I came back here and laid my head down. So now I gotta read this telegram. It was from Frankie. He sent it from Rhodes. He sent it 40 minutes ago. Dusty, I am writing to you in confidence about some really important information that you and John definitely deserve to know. Taipan has made their move, just as I predicted. All right. The pieces on his chessboard lined up, and sure enough, he was confident enough to confront us just outside of the ring tonight. It ended with gun smokes shrouding every street from a dozen barrels. We did not fire the first shot. So Taipan fired the first shot.
I mean, at least that's what he's telling you.
The names of who was suspected by Taipan for being our spies were brought up once more, only this time a warning was put in place. They do not care if it is true or not, they already made up their minds. Those names amongst God knows who else will be banned from Chinatown and picked up the moment they are seen there. I do not trust that this will be honored by their word alone, so please keep yourselves safe. Wait, are they listing us as spies? The city will likely be in disarray more so than ever before, and you have my sincerest apologies if for it all. Myself and the others appreciate you and John for what you have done and continue to do so. We did not want this, but we will surely deal with it. Frankie. The names of who was suspected by Taipan for being our spies were brought up once more. Only this time a warning was put in place. They do not care if it is true or not. They already made up their minds. Those names amongst God knows who else will be banned from Chinatown. And picked up the moment they are seen there. I mean, he's not outright saying that we are listed as spies, but... Okay.
Need to burn that.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I could go burn it in our stove in the apartment.
Yeah. I know he's our friend, but he's also gonna look out for himself.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Alright. Just saying. He's saying that they fired the first shot. I'm not saying that's true or it's not true, but there's gonna be a clear bias in that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Did we go?
Water's right there.
Oh, yeah, it is. I forgot this was here. Going through our bar. You want to go in through our bar, or
Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. Is this way?
our bar is this way?
Yeah. I'll wait for you out here.
All right.
I need a stew.
All right.
And I want to go work.
Okay.
Alright. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah, I knew this was coming. I just, are you good? Are you right?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. It's been like a month and a half since I've gone to kill someone.
You killed someone in the alleyway.
Oh, fuck. Forgot about that one.
Uh-huh. Maybe a couple of them,
Maybe. At least one.
Mm-hmm.
I vividly remember one.
Mm. Apparently not. I had to remind you.
Alright, anyway, are you ready to work?
Yeah.
Okay. The wagon is not set up, right? We gotta set it up.
I thought you said, didn't you run it?
No. Oh, yesterday, yes. Yesterday I did. That's what I mean. So yeah, we have to set it up.
Yeah.
I got packages, so we just gotta move things around.
All right. I'm keeping my
Stop
herb.
Telegrams.
Huh?
I'm gonna stop by telegrams first.
All right. I'm keeping my herb pouch with me just in case we decide to go also get some cannabis or something. So we still need more. Have you heard from Lane?
No, I sent him a telegram yesterday, but I've not heard back yet.
Okay.
Hello.
Where you go, Ledger?
He doesn't even know where he's going. The stupid fucking
He's
horse.
freaking out.
Relax. Or I'll turn you into glue. I'll shoot the horse.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn him into glue. This fucking stupid horse. The lady across from the telegrams started looking when I pulled the gun out. Maybe it was a lawman getting ready to arrest me for...
Yeah, maybe. We're gonna get chased down and be like, you're Brandon Sheen.
Probably. And then I'm gonna I can't go to. I cannot get brandishing on my charge. You know how embarrassing brandishing as a charge is? At that point, I have to shoot the lawman. I mean, there's just no way I'm going to jail for brandishing. Can you imagine? What if there's somebody else in the cell? What are you in here for? Oh, I brandished a firearm. Ooh, oh, wow. Real scary guy in here. I mean, honestly, I go from what, attempted robbery to brandishing. It's the most
You're just
failed rap
downgrading.
sheet in all of the cross. I mean, attempted robbery is bad enough, honestly. I'm gonna have to go down there and admit to some murders just to get my rap sheet back up.
You setting up for 4 or 3?
4.
All right.
And also, I forgot that I bought ammo, so I don't really have a ton of room.
We have 3 crates left over.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We need that. And as soon as Elise wakes up, probably, I'm guessing tomorrow or Sunday, usually Sundays when she gets it ready, we'll have another one.
Yep. Got a lot of money.
Making money. Yeah, we're making a lot of money. I guess I have 2,500 in my account already. You have 1,500 after spending 500 on furniture, so.
I
I'll
cut
put this
myself up.
and then let's go look. Actually, nah, that's fine. That's fine too. I was debating if we should carry some in case we see some one-offs, but no, let's just go look for actual deliveries.
I mean, we're gonna have extras in one of those crates if we. Well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if we're gonna have extras.
Yeah, and I don't really care for carrying the like bottles around. Just a lot of bottles. Oh, lots of horses. A lot of horses. This is the place that had that like armored wagon in front of it, right?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of armored wagons, you know that Lynn guy, all the people that was in there, Finn, Nacho, Lynn, that sort of thing.
Yes.
So Lynn plus several other people, I couldn't really tell who was who because it happened so fast. They rode up really quickly on an armored wagon. It's like, do you want to buy this armored wagon for $500? $500. It's like, no, I don't want your stolen wagon. He's like, oh, come on. It's light with only 2 horses on it.
That's funny. I got stopped at Emerald by 3 people who apparently were brand new to the crossing, but were acting extremely suspicious, so I just kind of, especially once they said that, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay over here. Okay. I mean, 20 to 3. All right. I mean, go get it.
All right.
I always remember there's a quicker way without having to go through the city, but I forget where the turn is.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Is it on the railroad? I don't know.
I think it's right here. Instead of going in the city, you can go this way. Yeah. And then we go by the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's faster than
Going
this.
through the city, yeah. I guess that explains why the city was pretty quiet tonight.
Oh yeah, if that all that kicked off, because they said it happened in the city, right?
I don't remember. I don't think he said a location. Just that it happened after,
Yeah. It's just strange to me to put that who shot first in the telegram. I don't know. Man, I'm probably overthinking it.
maybe, well, I don't know, maybe he's afraid that Taipan's gonna be in her ear, which, I mean,
Yeah, but won't they do that anyway?
they do, yeah, they do that anyways, you know.
I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a detail to me. I mean, I saw it mostly as the heads up.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's how many to 3?
3. We gotta go fucking. Alright, we're gonna go roads last. We're gonna hit the most dangerous one first. Come on. Just that small hut.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta go Fort Wallace. Let's try to get out of here before the wall shows up. I'm gonna run it from here.
All right. Where is he? You had me worried for a moment.
You have me worried.
What?
Because I was able to aim my gun in your direction.
Wait, were you really aiming? Okay.
For a split second, I keep behind you. You were walking away from me, and I aimed it at the horse. If you were walking away, and I was like, okay, maybe she'll have some inkling that she's been looked at, but no.
I was looking for you in the direction of Fort Wallace.
Yeah, it snuck around behind. Alright, now we have to go back through Emerald and go to the market south of roads.
Okay.
But we're gonna try to take this one nice and easy. Make it look like we're in no hurry at all. We have 23 minutes.
Without giving much away, should I give a thank you to Frankie without just to let him know that I got it?
I mean, I wouldn't send it in a telegram. I would just see him.
Okay. Did Barty say that he'd reach out to us when he was, ready to talk, or okay.
Yeah, he said he would.
All right. Just trying to go through my list of things that need done. I think that's all the people that we had a telegram or needed to telegram. I am curious to know if Frankie should have told us that, so we probably should keep it to ourselves, even from the rest of them.
Yeah, that's
until someone brings it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's another reason why I don't think I would just let it go.
Yep.
Good for us to know. No reason to do
Mm-hmm.
anything with it.
Until someone else wants to update us. And put on our surprised their face for, the other side who probably is going to talk to us about it.
Oh, well, Biley actually said hello to me earlier today.
Oh?
I'm near the bank. A couple of those people looked like a little hurt, so that explains that part. But he said hello to me. That was really it, but he said it in a very friendly, much friendlier than what we have in ways.
Interesting. Okay. We're probably fine then.
I mean, it was in the middle of the street, and the people around him looked hurt, so it could be a front, but...
Yeah. We'll keep cautious, but yeah.
Alright. Let's go stock it back up.
All right. Oh, Bundy said that the Blackwell market is going tomorrow at, I think he said 12 p.m. Eastern, if we're ever interested. He said it happens every Saturday. I said, good to know.
I can't tomorrow, but no, for future.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can.
I don't really have much put together for something like that anyways.
Let's check the job board here while we're here. I mean, that's a pretty good job, I feel like. If you want to take it.
Yeah, we can do that one if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Okay. We need... Here, we can just do that now, really. We don't need to go get anything for that. The drops are all in this area. The most north one is there's two near Emerald. Hold on, I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there's Huh?
Does it say 5, but there's only 4?
Yeah. That works out because we only have room for 4 packages.
I was about to say we only have room for 4.
I moved the full one to the far right.
So we need 120 rounds, right?
160.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna go to the bank
I was
first.
still thinking about the other job.
Which job?
The other one. One before this. I was thinking of that one.
Oh. I get what you're saying now. I'll be up over 3,000 after this.
Nice. I'm at pretty real close to 2,000 right now. Making a lot of money now.
Yep. No, it's much more efficient.
Yep.
I mean, having Sophia help make those, make that extra crate was extremely helpful.
Yep. Have you heard from Sophia at all, or?
No, I sent her a telegram today, her and the other gentleman. Tom Wake, I think his name is. But it was a little bit late. It was like 11:30 by the time I sent that across, so.
Yeah, probably
Might have already
not
been
around.
done.
Apparently, we did keep her up a little late when we made that crate. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, that's fine. I had the energy.
Did she say something?
Yeah, she said that when she picked cannabis with me, I asked her if she wanted to hang out at the bar with me after, and she's like, I think I'm going to turn it in early. She stayed up too late and she needs to catch up on her sleep. We made her. I was like, well, I didn't mean to keep you up that late. And she's like, no, it's fine. I had the energy. So.
Yeah, wasn't sure how today was gonna go, especially after I think you sent me a telegram. And then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I'll wait until I talk to you before reaching out to them because I didn't want, if we had more meetings to go to or something, I didn't want to tell them to come to the bar just to leave them.
Yeah. How much do you have?
I have 80.
Okay. Oh, apparently also Bundy does cannabis as well, but since we already sell cannabis, he didn't offer it. Though he did say if we run into an issue where we need cannabis or whatever for, a sale or something, then feel free to reach out and we can do some business.
Sounds good.
He also said that he knows the Murphys, the Irish guys, and said they're great people to do business with as well.
Oh, good.
It was 40 each, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a weird one. It's like in Braithwaite Manor. Here, so I gotta...
Interesting, okay.
Ah, that guy was pissing me off.
Just moseying on by.
Well, he said, "What the hell are you doing?" when I passed him.
Oh, did he?
He's like, "I didn't shoot him."
Hmm.
Alright, last two are over by Emerald, and then we are done.
Nice.
Then we go to the sea.
Did you say one of the jobs gave you gems? Did do I need to put them in the jewelry pouch? Okay.
It's a cut diamond. Oh, you might like it, so I left it here.
I do like my shiny things.
Wow, that's why I was kind of surprised you didn't put the gold bar at place accounts.
What was that?
I was a little surprised you didn't take that gold bar and put it somewhere as like a showpiece.
Yeah, we probably should. The time I got paid in a bar.
Hey, gold bars are shiny though.
Yeah, that's true.
Build a pyramid of them once we rob a bank.
That's something that Sophia said. She's like, that group's not going to last very long in the city because they're always wanted by law, robbing banks and people and everything else. I'm just like, yeah.
To be fair, it's extremely rare I rob a person.
Mm.
Banks are insured.
And we're intending to mask up and everything else, so.
Yeah. I mean, I would rob a person, don't get me wrong, but especially if they have a rifle, it's, you know, needs to be lifted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's up there. I should get out here. Alright, let's go to the city and we can restock.
Sounds good. Did the poker player person ever respond to you?
No.
Hmm. If only we had a poker table at our place, I feel like it would be would bring more excitement.
I think there's a poker table on the Oregon out on the water, and I have thought about maybe doing a poker night out there.
Uh-huh.
I think that could be fun, but we would need security is the problem.
Yeah, that would be the problem. We know what the buy-in is over there either, and if food and stuff need to be brought over there?
Well, I assume we could rent a boat. But I have not been on it yet. Should we go over there?
I mean, we can. Have a look.
We can go a little bit later. I'm not tired at all, and I kind of want to see if there's more to do.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to squeeze in one more run.
All right. Jesus, Ledger, what the fuck?
Stop at the bank first, reload the packages, and then go to the depot.
Sounds good. Broke over 2,000 now.
Yeah, there we go. I'm over 3,000. I'm gonna go down there and put the packages in.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
We already have the one full package, right?
Yeah. Yeah, move that to the front.
You said you moved it to the front?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Ledger was running away from you? What the fuck?
Yeah, you fucking stupid horse. We're just gonna check the one here and the one in Emerald. I'm not gonna go to the one in Cumberland.
Alright.
Maybe. I say that now I'm like, well, fuck it. Might do the Cumberland one. Because I think I know how to get... I think we figured out the path to go.
I'm just gotta remember it.
Yeah, you just have to go through Valentine. That's the only thing that sucks. But you go through Valentine and then you pretty much go straight and it goes down pretty quickly from there. And get you across.
Or we can get lucky and find another good one here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 20 to 3. All right, let's go get the wagon.
All right. It's probably the same drops.
Yeah, most likely. We'll do the same route. Gotta try to beat, because my guess is that they're gonna get that tip from the local, and from there, if they're in roads, they're gonna probably go close to the roads drop there. If they're in the city, I still think they look at the roads drop. Where the fuck am I going? How did I get so lost?
I don't know. You cut off the path, got spooked by a gator, and yeah.
Oh well. Ledger isn't in the mood.
Yeah, he is. He's having one of his moody days.
Mm-hmm. it's different.
Is it?
Yeah, it's different. One by roads, one in the city, and one in Van Horn.
Interesting. Okay.
Gotta get the roads one quick.
Okay, I got a telegram. It's probably from the city saying, "Where are you?"
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Sorry about that. I saw you behind me, so I thought you saw me make the turn.
Yeah, I didn't see. We got too far ahead and Ledger got winded.
It's a rare statement for him.
Yeah, it was shocking. He kind of lost his speed, his burst of speed, and slowed down even though I felt like I could push him for longer.
Might just be moody today still.
So I was kind of distracted by that, just like, well, what are you doing, Ledger? And then I look up and I lost you.
Yeah, because I looked over my shoulder right after I made the turn, and I watched you pass the turn, and I said, oh, fuck.
When you said roads, I thought you actually meant in roads.
No, I thought I said outside roads, but it turned out to be Shady Bell. I just can't read a map.
Oh. Well, I thought roads, and then I went to the road that you normally go when you drop something off, you run it in or whatever. Didn't see you there, so...
Yeah, I mean, thankfully we had so much time to do this last one. I knew that once I saw the second one was up early, I just figured I'd stop and send you a telegram and wait for you. I mean, we still have 19 minutes to get this to Van Horn.
Alright. Yeah, it was very strange. He was just zooming along and all of a sudden he's like, nope, I'm done.
But, you know, he's a moody fucking horse, so who knows?
Yeah.
You know who we have not seen? And I'm thinking about it now because we're about to go to Van Horn.
What?
I haven't seen anybody from Sunday's Group.
Yeah?
I mean, when we lived in Van Horn, we saw them pretty often in the city. I have not seen them in the city at all. I mean, except for that one time when
yeah, that one time
came into the bar, but
maybe he let them know we were there and decided not to go to the city. Who knows? Or avoid that part. Huh?
Who let them know?
Maybe the direct. Yeah.
We were there. Yeah, maybe. Could be.
They just want to avoid us altogether or something. Who knows?
I might go to Blackwater at some point and talk to Evan.
I think they're just saying hi to fonts. I don't think they're actually being friendly.
Yeah, but I want to understand why. It's been months.
Okay.
And they got what they wanted. So what's the point of being upset?
We're not dead.
I mean, if that's what makes them upset, then I can't really help them, but seems like a really ridiculous reason to be upset months later.
Hello there, how do you do?
Hello.
Just getting some work done.
Yeah.
Lovely. Hope you got a good job today.
Yeah, we did.
I just stop by here every once in a while. I'm on my way to Annesburg to go mine and grab a stew or two from you. See if there's anybody around. I know the low lives are living about here, but I haven't seen pretty much anyone else in a while.
Yeah, we were just thinking about that, if anyone else was around here in Van Horn.
Yeah, I know the low lives stay up here, but that's about the only group I know of that stays around. I know the Jolly Rogers used to be around here. There was a few other groups as well, but
You've not seen any of them?
I haven't seen any of them. Wicked Gang was here for a while, but they moved out. I'm not sure where they stay out of now. They've been back around here and there.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them before. They poked their heads into the pearl. That was a little bit ago, though.
Yeah.
And I saw a few of I forget their names, Sunday's group or whatever. I saw a few of them poke their head in the pearl, but as far as Van Horn, I've not seen very many people.
Well, it's gonna be very interesting on our side of town, probably coming up the next week or so.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you heard about the DeCenzos and Taipan.
No.
They had a gunfight today in Old Town.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, good to know.
At least the bar didn't get shot up, it didn't look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, as a heads up that, there's gonna be some heavy conflict in the city. There's a few other groups that are hovering around the city as well that are about to go to war, I feel. So, I feel like it's war season for people and they just all want to fight up right now.
Well, I know about, a few of the groups, having shootouts and stuff as of late. I didn't realize that the Chenzos and Taipan were now at it.
Well, just started today, apparently.
Okay.
Well, so just, keep your head on a swivel and everything in the city when you're out and about, just because, you never know what's going to happen, how it's going to erupt with both of them living in the city together.
Yeah. Thanks for giving that heads up. Just
of course.
One of those groups, Benny's group or whatever, likes to hang out at the Pearl quite often, so just as a heads up.
Alright.
Yeah, they keep coming in and getting stews and just hanging out there.
And hanging out there. Alright.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yep. Matter of fact, they fell asleep behind our bar last night with the alleyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just hanging out there.
They were just getting drunk there.
Yeah, just passing out back there.
That's funny. Alright, well, I won't hold you up any longer. I just figured I saw you and there's some pertinent information that you most likely would want to have that information, so it's best for all of our safety to stick together the way we do.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate that.
Well, of course. Well, you all best of luck with the rest of your job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bet you were gonna make that in one turn.
No. Would have been nice. Back to what I was saying. The reason I picked her, it's been months. I think out of anyone over there, she's the only one that has a perspective that should be willing to actually have a conversation.
Possibly.
I mean, or, she could say no.
Well, I mean, the times that she says hello, I guess one of these times when she says hello, we can be like, hello, how's it going? And just start there.
Yeah.
See if she actually continues the conversation. I honestly, I would have done that today, but I was, you know, I just came into town with the cougar attack, and then Bundy approached me just as I got in, so.
Yeah. I'm not looking to be their best friends or anything, but there's no reason for there to be tension when we slip into Blackwater for 10 minutes to, you know, turn in jobs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And if they feel like there is still some reason, then let's clear it up one way or the other.
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
There's been a comment that was made that night, and I just can't get it out of my fucking head. It's driving me crazy.
What?
That I hate Ross.
Oh.
I know, but it just
I don't like him. He irritates me. He's very theatrical and stuff. Reminds me Pablo. Pablo is like the same way.
Yeah, but I just
slap him upside the head and fucking strangle him.
word to use.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I just don't understand why.
Al probably put it in his head.
Yeah, I know, but it's frustrating to me that someone would think I hate them when I truly up until that point, I mean, I didn't want to work under him, but I didn't hate him by any stretch of the imagination. I was mostly indifferent. I thought he was a little stupid. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a few months. I feel like things have died down enough where conversations can be had and we can maybe get a little bit of insight on what the fuck happened. And
I mean, I know what the fuck happened based on what Taras said.
no, we know, but it's a lot of this, I want like eventually to find out who exactly.
Ledger. Yeah.
And I think there's other pieces to that puzzle that I would like to have some kind of closure with, like Malcolm, for example.
Yeah. We ever get him to, you know, have a fucking conversation.
I know. But that's why I think, you know, maybe it's been a few months and people are willing to actually sit down, calm down, have a conversation. I'm not asking to be friends. I'm not asking to necessarily even work together, but just close the book on, you know, that aggression or tension or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't give a fuck, and I've just been wandering into Blackwater without care, like I did today.
No, we should, right? And look, no matter how that conversation ends up going, that's going to be the case. We're not shying away from Blackwater. Again, it's been months.
Yeah.
But I just want them to know that if there is still a grudge, it's a very one-sided grudge. Is essentially what I plan on that conversation more so being.
Mm-hmm.
Is what's over is over for most of them, but I'll leave that part out of it.
Well, yeah. Ledger. Ledger is being an absolute jackass today.
Yeah, I know. He's being okay. Almost up to 4,000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I said, I don't expect us to be on good terms or speaking terms or any of that. No, but I don't want them to think that.
2,700.
Very nice. I just don't want them to think that we still care about that shit months
Yeah.
ago. It's time to move on.
One of those details I forgot to tell you is I glanced back while talking to Bundy and she was checking out her pistol.
Couldn't hear most of what you just said.
One detail I forgot to tell you. Oh my god, Ledger. Is, while I was talking to Bundy, I kind of glanced back behind me at, Evan, because I heard a gun being, pulled from the holster, and I saw her checking out her gun randomly. Seemed to be a very random time to be checking out her gun.
Yeah, I do the same thing. But that's what I mean. Things like that. Why? I
Yeah.
don't understand why. And I genuinely think it has to be. They think, I genuinely think they must think we're like trying to go after them, and that's where this tension still stems from.
Maybe. We're just
I just don't
using
understand
Blackwater.
why else. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why else they would have tension. So.
Wonder if that even happened.
I don't know. Okay, depot.
Okay.
We'll stock it back up, and then we're not gonna go back out though.
All right, Ledger, you gonna be good? Nice that we're building something with Barty to be providing that kind of friendliness.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. It's good. Good, but interesting.
Yeah. I will continue to play dumb with almost everything.
I think that's the right play. I'd be careful talking about Vinny's group too.
Yeah, well. I'm tired of
I
them
just
being in my
worry.
bar.
I know, but all it's gonna take is him hearing that you said, or we said one thing, and that's gonna be, we're gonna get, you know, they're gonna assume we talked about a lot of things, and then we're gonna get grabbed.
I was just talking how busy our bar is. Naming off people. Our regulars.
Look, you know, I'm not afraid to just end up shooting them, so I'm more concerned about your safety than mine.
I'll be fine.
And ideally, if we're gonna get into a shooting fight, be aware of it this time.
Yeah.
Alright, time to pay Zofia again. Meant to pay her more money next time.
More. I tried it.
200? I can't remember.
Yeah, she said 100 an hour. She refused. She's like, I need to stop taking money from you. She almost refused money from me.
Interesting.
So I think she's happy with her pay.
Yeah, hopefully she comes back around more then.
This is what's the third one, right?
Yeah.
No, shit. We only have 40? Oh, we had 60.
I don't know.
Oh. One of the packages got skipped over.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. Tomorrow night, I'll send her a telegram and see if she wants to go and pick with us again.
Alright.
But I'll probably... Jesus. I'll probably offer for her to help run it too, so...
Yeah. If she's ever interested.
Yeah. Well, what I'll probably do is have her go either, yeah, probably with us. We'll run what's in the wagon currently. And then we'll go pick after that.
Yeah.
If she's interested, yeah. But
yeah, if she's interested.
I'm sure
as
she will
far
be.
as talking to that group, the
Wait, which group?
About that group.
Oh, yeah.
The only two people we've talked about that is a family who claims discretion and then that guy. So if it comes back to us, we have two avenues to see who opened their fucking mouths.
Yeah, but one of them's gonna be much harder to prove and much harder to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It's not impossible by any means.
I figured I'd give him a heads up since he was giving us a heads up.
Look, I don't blame you. I didn't mean to say anything to upset you. I was just saying we gotta be careful. That's all.
Yeah.
Or we don't. But we should pick one. We should either be careful or, you know, join the cause, as they say. Fine with either one.
I know.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacko said that they like to pop into the Pearl when they first wake up to get stews and stuff, and he said that he'll make sure to rifle through our crate to try to keep, you know, keep
Okay.
people from
Yeah.
running off with it.
Appreciate that.
Man, I told him appreciate it.
Fucking thieves.
Yeah. He said something about he remembers he's been in the crossing for a while. He says he remembers them shoving the crate like in there somewhere or whatever, and it not being messed with, but I'm not entirely sure where exactly he's meaning.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe you can show us one day.
Yeah, he said that he'll show us next time he's in here.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, good money day.
Yeah, we made a lot of money.
I think everybody's gone to bed.
At this hour, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put this crate up and head to bed myself.
Okay.
You wanna come in the tub?
Yeah. I am trying my best. There's a lot of moving pieces that I'm having to navigate through all these fucking politics. And I'm trying to pick and choose when is a good time to open my mouth and when is it not. And who to trust and who not to trust. It is a lot. And I'm constantly in my head thinking this over, mulling it over and everything. So I suppose I take it a little bit personally when you mention something like that, and I start questioning whether or not I did something fucking stupid.
I apologize. The last thing I want to do is make you feel any kind of way. Like I said, to me, I just don't want to see you get hurt. And, I mean, he was very forthcoming with information to us, which just made me nervous. Because we don't know him that well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I just figured when someone's forthcoming with information, I figure I throw them a little bit. As a,
Yeah.
you know, as a thank you for that information type of thing.
No, I totally, 100%, in a normal, sane world, would agree with you. And with people who, you know, we feel like we can fully trust, absolutely. And look, maybe Barty is one of those people. So I'm not necessarily saying it's wrong, or that it's an issue. It just, I don't know. I just want to make sure we make the right decision. You know, like I said, I don't want to see you get hurt.
I don't want either one of us getting hurt.
I can't die.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Many have tried.
Well, I'm gonna continue to worry. All this has been stressing me the fuck out. But I'm doing my best to navigate all this.
I understand. Like I said, it probably doesn't do anything, right? It's probably fine. It probably doesn't change anything. It was just I don't know. The way he gave up information so quickly made me nervous to give him anything. That's all.
I think he's just doing that to try to make friends with people who are going to be on the street.
Yeah.
Since he's opening the pawn shop. So you figured, you know,
right.
That's a good way to make friends by throwing that kind of information. As a heads
he's
up.
not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong. Obviously, you know, we appreciate having that. So I just hope that he knows, you know, keep it between himself or keep it to himself.
Yeah. I mean, here's hoping. Everything that we have been doing is a gamble. Trusting these people, which I know has almost ended up in my death the last time we decided to try to trust people, but
yeah. And look, so that's exactly why I get nervous about it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I think we both know that at this point we're on a clock. At some point, someone's gonna know and show up at the bar. So the best we can do is try our best to hire as many people that we can get to be loyal to us as possible and prepare ourselves for the inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and let the chips fall where they do. You know? I mean, if this battle between Dichinjos and Taiping really picks up, you never know what's gonna happen. Because look, I'll tell you, I'm not letting anybody just die on the street either. So if I see someone laying on the ground from either side, I'm taking them to medical. And I'm sure that's going to cause issues. But if everybody in the city is claiming to be for the city, then we're not going to let our own just die in the middle of the street.
So you'll even take Taipan over there?
Yeah, I mean, they're still city folk.
True.
They haven't done anything against us, you know? This is not necessarily our war. Now, Benny's group's a different story, right? I see them on the street. I truly do not care if they die. They're not city people.
Yeah.
And they, if anything, have come to cause issues in the city. Now, whether that's at the behest of Taipan or not, you know, obviously we have our suspicions of that.
I'm sure we can play it in a certain way, but I think us bringing Taipan to medical would probably confuse the Chinzos after all the information and stuff and being helpful against Taipan. But
I mean, at the same time, I mean, I'm more than happy to have the exact same conversation with them, and I wouldn't let their people be laying on the street either.
I was gonna say we'd I mean, yeah, that would be the conversation.
Yeah.
That, you know, for the city, yeah, there's a war happening. Yeah, Taipan annoys the shit out of us, but they're still city people at the end of the day.
Yeah, they didn't do anything to me. So I understand where the Chinzos are coming from with the opium thing, but I don't hold as hard of a conviction on that as they do. So whether or not it gets sold in Chinatown or not is it's kind of between them.
Yeah.
It's their problem. Like, yes, now again, if we have hard evidence that Taipan really sent this Benny group, again, we have our suspicions, and it's the reason why it's my primary reason for not really caring for these people, because I find them to be snakes, if I'm being honest. Because I do believe that they hired Benny, but we don't have solid proof of that. And not gonna just allow people to be killed, or I should say die in front of me, because I don't particularly care to be involved in their conflict. I'm not going to stop someone from being shot, but I'm not going to just let someone die in the street without knowing for sure.
Right. And as we have pointed out to both sides, we are still trying to stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to choose sides or anything else. Obviously, we chose a little bit of a side, given that we've given that information to DiCenzo's.
Right. And look, and the other way to explain it to DiCenzo's, if they have an issue with me picking up anybody from Taipan, is how do they expect to continue to get any information if I leave a Taipan person laying on the ground?
Exactly. If we're just standing there watching them bleed out, yeah.
Yeah, Taipan's going to look and say, these people are clearly on a side because they just let us rot on the ground.
Yep. That's where I was getting at. I was just trying to, I can't focus, my brain scrambled.
But yeah, so I'm not super concerned with that. And again, and if DiCenzo's provide us with any kind of true proof, like a telegram, a payment, something that shows me concrete evidence that Taipan hired Penny to come attack the city, I think that changes the narrative completely.
Yeah, because then they would be anti-fucking the city. Yeah,
exactly,
with all the citizens and the businesses and everything else getting affected by this war, then yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if that happens, completely changes the story. But until then, it's just our very strong suspicions, and I just don't feel comfortable letting someone die over that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's one thing to let them get in a gunfight, but the person's downed. You know, it's a little bit different just to stand there and watch them die.
Yeah.
But if it's Benny and his group, I didn't see anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
That's the other reason why I gave that bit of information. I give two shits, so if something's gonna happen to Benny's group, then like Sophia seems to be insinuated and everything else, then there you go. That's where they're laying their heads down.
Yeah, and I mean, on that side, if they want to help, I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah.
On the other war, I don't really care to be involved, but I mean, look, if DiCenzo's came and said they needed help, I would have to think about it. But I'm not really I don't have a reason to go shoot at someone from Taipan. Yeah, again, without that concrete evidence.
I guess I should have known this.
Shoulder, but
I guess I should have known this kind of information, or else I wouldn't have helped as much as I did with the DiCenzo's.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? I think what we did was fine. I agree with the DiCenzo and the first. We have to remember that the original reason we went to the DiCenzo's had very little to do with Taipan. Originally, when we went to Frankie, it started out because of the Benny situation, and then it just kind of turned into more of a Taipan conversation.
Because I don't appreciate what they've been fucking doing. They've been snooping around. They've been climbing up on rooftops. They've been, trying to spin a narrative. They've been, I don't appreciate Taipan.
Yeah, I agree with all that. But I don't think that means I should be actively going out there looking to shoot them.
Well, yeah, obviously. But we have been helping, or at least I have been helping by providing them pockets of information beyond what we talked about at that place.
Yeah.
Which shows more and more that I'm taking a stand with the DiCenzo's. But I didn't realize that this is your stance, so now I feel like.
What do you think is different?
Yeah, it just feels like you're taking backtrack again, saying, you know, that because this isn't about us and everything else, and you're not 100% against Taipan and everything, and that they just gave us a cold shoulder and that's it.
No, but okay, we're what I'm saying is they didn't do anything worthy of me shooting at them. That's all I'm saying. I think that I believe that they hired Benny. We just don't have proof of it. I think that they're a cancer on the city, but I don't think they've done anything, as far as I know, for me to go shoot them right now.
Okay.
That is all I'm saying.
All right.
And me personally, right? Like the Shinto's more than that. Go do what you got to do. But they haven't, as far as I know, attacked our business, attacked our reputation in the city. Any of those things that have given us a need to pick up a gun against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, is that I'm not currently looking to go shoot at them.
Okay.
I think we should be giving information. I think that they should lose this war.
Yeah. All the stupidity and building up and everything gearing towards this war, just when it seems like, according to DiCenzo's, that on DiCenzo's side they didn't care about any of this. It just seems Taipan seems to be the one that's been focused on all of this.
Yeah. Sorry that got misconstrued somehow. No. I'm fully on board with the fact that the Shinzos are on the right side of this war. What I was simply stating is, if I see someone from the city down on the ground, already shot, that I'm going to provide them with help. Because I don't have a reason to go shoot at either side.
Yeah.
And if we want to be able to give information to Shinzos about Taipan, it's not going to if we don't help them, we're not going to get anything. And right now, I mean, at least today, Bailey was being pleasant to me. So it seems like they're going to try to win us back on their side at some point.
Yeah, especially with this war, they're absolutely going to try to double down if they're not thinking that we're spies.
Right. So I think we have to know that and play onto that as much as possible. While also, in the back of my mind, I just think, they are still city folk. So until they give us a reason to shoot them, I'm going to pick them up if I see them hurt.
Okay.
The other thing is, it's a little, I don't know, the way I look at it, wars come and go. It's at some point, the war is going to be over, and people are going to remember things like letting one of their friends bleed out in front of you.
Yeah, that's
it's not
true.
something people forget. And, months from now, an enemy can be a friend can be an enemy. I don't see a reason to unnecessarily burn bridges unless they do something towards us to the point where it needs to be acted upon.
Yeah, you're right.
But again, I don't want any of that to be misconstrued as that I like Taipan or that I want them to win the war or any of that nonsense. I think they've been a complete cancer since they started doing this cold shoulder nonsense and acting like the Shintos are the worst people in the city.
Yeah. They started out as so friendly and everything else, and I guess because they thought we were solely, I don't know, becoming interested in them, that they decided to offload us with all kinds of politics and bullshit.
I think they were hoping we would join. That's what it really came down to. And when we didn't, they basically told us to go fuck off. And I think that seems to be their thing. They're super nice to people, hoping they can draw them in, and if they don't draw them in, then they push them to the side.
Yep.
Which seems to be a common theme. But I think we have to, be smart and play the long game, and that's why, among other reasons, I think it's just the right move that if we see one of them hurt, again, until we either have proof of the anything or they do something directly towards us. If either of those things happen, then that completely changes the narrative of what we have to do.
Yeah. But I also
Yeah.
don't want to go out of my way to stick in the city when the shootout is happening.
No. By all means, we should be getting out of the city once the shooting starts. This war is not going to be a war that we need to be even in the vicinity of when the shooting starts happening.
Especially when it sounds like, and what it seems like everyone seems to be doing is they think, oh, Browntown, that is the perfect place to set up a shootout. Because every single one of these fucking shootouts ends up there. According to Barney, that's where the shootout was.
Yeah, so, yeah. All that said, we'll make sure to clear out of here. But just in general, so that way we know what we're doing ahead of time. If we somehow came across one of them downed, I'd help them. Because I think it's the right move long term. I think also, if we're being honest with each other, the chances of that even happening is probably pretty slim, right? So
yeah,
it's a lot of conversation for something that'll most likely not happen.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to think about it. Are we throwing them in medical office where the law's going to catch them? Or are we going to...
I mean, I'll be honest. It depends on if they're conscious. If they're speaking, I'll take them wherever they want to go. If they're unconscious or I feel like they're actually gonna die in my arms, then I mean, at that point, I'm just gonna do what I can to save them.
Yeah.
I'll never purposely hand someone over to law if I can avoid it, but I'm also not gonna, death is worse than Cisco.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Lay in the tub.
Yeah.